Hot Vibes, and welcome to our after-show party for The Next Prince.
Whoa! Oh my gosh, we're done.
Yes, we are. We have tier lists. We got quizzes, 2 quizzes.
One of them looks fancy.
Well, one of them is, I think, an official, quiz.
Okay, I was wondering, because I was like, this is giving Pottermore or something like
Because
that.
I think it is, because I think I saw it on, Twitter or something, and then it says, which, clan are you from or whatever, or which one are you in? Which is funny, because I was actually gonna, if I were to make a quiz for the show, I would have made something like that. I would have made,
Which is a great idea.
clan are you from? But then I saw that, the official one, I'm like, oh, well, fuck that, I'm not making that.
There's already one, we're good.
If we have an official quiz, we're gonna take that one.
Obviously.
Yeah, so we have that, and then we will be playing Ship It or Rip It at the end. Yes. But before we jump in, how was your week this week?
How was my week? Work. Guess what I'm doing on Saturday the 23rd? So 2 Saturdays from now. Or no, a Saturday from now? This Saturday.
This Saturday? What are you doing this Saturday?
Oh, not this Saturday. So this Sunday. Guess what I'm doing this Sunday?
Oh, what are you doing this Sunday?
I'm going to the K-pop Demon Hunters sing-along event at the movie theater.
Where's that?
At all movie theaters. You could probably go to it.
Oh, what? Wait. Oh, I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, they're putting it in theaters for 2 nights, Saturday and Sunday. I didn't think it was here, because when I heard about it, I looked it up, and I was like, of course it's not here, nothing ever is. I swear I didn't see it. And then I was talking to my friend at work. She was talking about going to a Demon Slayer movie, but when she said that, my brain went Demon Hunters, and I went K-pop Demon Hunters, and she went, no, the anime. I was like, oh.
Yeah, no,
right.
that's I haven't seen it, but I know what she's talking about. I know characters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I know it exists. So I was like, I don't know why my brain went there. And she was like, no, the sing along, no. I wish I could go to that. I'm like, yeah, but it's not here. And she's like, yes, it is. I was like, what? And so in the middle of work, it was just us two, and it was later in the night, so not a lot of people were there. I was like, I'm about to be really unprofessional and pull out my phone. I just want to make sure. And she was like, that's okay, because I started running to my bag and pulling out my phone, where? And it was here, and I'm like, since when? So I had my mom. I went back to the back and called her. I was like, I'm gonna need you to buy a couple of tickets that work best for a couple of my cousins as well, because I want to bring us and all of us there. I need you to contact Aunt Jen and just coordinate, because I'm at work and I can't do that. And she was like, okay, I got you. So I'm going Sunday after work. It's on an hour after I get off work, so it's literally just pop. I go right to movie theater.
Right.
I am so excited, because I was so depressed that it wasn't here.
I didn't even know that was a thing till just now, honestly.
I was so upset, because my friend was like, guess who's going? And I was like, not me. But now I am, and I'm really excited about it. So that's vibes. I kind of want to do Rumi makeup with her colorful demon patterns on her face,
yeah.
And then the gold eyeshadow just from the end. But I gotta do it in the car in the 5 minutes it takes.
I was gonna say, you're getting off. You have an hour in between, yeah. So I'm like,
which is fine. I'll throw it on. It's it won't be a big deal, but I'm excited. It's gonna be a vibe. Other than that, I'm still kind of cleaning my shelves, which is a thing. Oh, and Hollyoaks news. So, last time I told you that his daughter has pretty much dug up one of the bodies and found out that her father's a serial killer.
Right.
So now, she's confronted him. And I'm like, this girl, because he was like, hey, just come with me to the allotment, which is where she found the body, and I'll explain everything there. And she does, and I'm like, girl, why do you do that? He's your father, yeah, whatever, but if I found out that he might be a serial killer, I still would not go by myself to hear him out in this, unknown area. No safety concern whatsoever from this girl.
Smart.
That's not smart. But he was he was trying to explain it to her. He didn't seem like he wanted to kill her. He was like, no, I would never kill you, you're my kid. So he didn't seem like he wanted to kill her at that moment. Right.
Well, I didn't think he would, but it's still red flags.
Very big red flag. You don't go on your own to places like that. And he's got all these souvenirs dangling from things, and he's burning shit, and he's just dancing around. He does not look stable. And she was like, oh my god, she's like, what about Dilly? And he's like, oh, I did what I had to do. And I was like, this was the point where I found out Dilly was dead. I didn't even know Dilly's another character in the show. I never like liked her or anything, but I was like, Dilly's dead. This is how much I pop in and out. People are suddenly dead when I come back. Like, I had no idea. And she like ran off. He ran after her. And he's like, no, let me explain. And she's like, I don't know. I have to think about this. And they were standing on like one of the kind of like bridge walkways. And he tried to pull her in to like hug her. And she shoved him. And they both went over. And hit the ground. So, yeah. So, and then it came back and they were both in the hospital. And my mom was like, I wonder if she'll forget everything. I was like, oh. Or
amnesia.
Like, I wonder.
That always happens in soap operas.
Exactly. Amnesia. So, he wakes up first and we're like, oh shit. Because apparently his mother knows all about this. And she's been protecting him. But she also has dementia. So it's like, it's either or if it's like true or
amnesia, dementia.
Knows it's true.
Yes.
Exactly. It's a whole thing. And he's telling her, he's like, you need to take care of it. I know you love Sienna. I know you do, but you need to take care of it because then I won't be protected. So he's telling his mother to kill her granddaughter, which is insane. So she goes to her granddaughter's like hospital room and is about to kill her when she wakes up. And she's like, oh, good, Sienna, you're awake. Like, oh shit, let me put the needle away. And she wakes up, she's like, oh, I don't remember what happened. And so like amnesia. And apparently the grandmother or his mother told her that she pushed him over the side because she was upset or something like that. It was an accident, but she pushed him and he fell over the side. And they both went over and she's like, I'm so sorry, oh god, because she doesn't remember anything. However, later we see her writing down the names of all the victims on a piece of paper in her hospital room and then hiding it under a pillow. She remembers. She's faking it.
So she's faking amnesia. Okay.
Which is a very, very smart idea, yes, because now he'll be like, oh, good, she doesn't know anything. And she's like, good, I can move unseen
right.
and try and get this information out there. So that's currently what's going on there. I'm very excited to find out what happens next, but I won't until Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So that's currently what's going on in Hollyoaks. I think that's it.
Fine. Yeah, I didn't really do much. Anyway, do you have your tier list?
I do, yeah.
Okay.
I've named them too.
Oh, I did too!
Oh, yay! Yay, for once we both named them.
But my mind's like a theme of like royal names.
Ooh, I like that.
Yes.
I like that.
Okay, so what's your tier list then?
Okay. So, from top to bottom.
Okay, top to bottom.
We have the gays trademark.
Okay.
Yes. So pretty simple, pretty standard. Under that we have vibes. I didn't know what to name this tier. I was just like, yeah, chill, awesome, cool.
Okay.
Vibes. Underneath that I have give me more. This is characters I needed more from.
Right.
They were good, but I just needed. There was something missing.
Yeah.
More. I have, but wait, it gets worse. which is characters who
right. Yeah.
may have been bad, may have done some bad shit, but however,
wait.
the last tier is called the worst trademark.
Nice.
So those are my tiers.
So mine, from bottom to top, I'll go the other way.
Right.
At the bottom, I have off with your head in all caps and exclamation points.
I love it.
Above that, I have royal fool.
Ooh, nice.
Above that is loyal knight. Above that is true prince / princess. And the top tier is my king / queen.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice. I like it.
Yes. So who wants to go first? Do you want to go first?
I'll go first.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. All right. So in the worst trademark, at the very bottom we have Papa Slytherin. Sucks. Just fair. In general, we saw zero character development right there. There was a possibility for more if there was more of the show. I would have loved to see like
right
what happened there, but there was I couldn't put him any higher than this because he was shit.
Right.
He was such a bad dude. Obviously manipulated his son, beat up Peitai all the time, and his son, honestly. It was just like, bro, can you get any worse? No. So he's at the bottom. Above him is the king, because he's also shit. Again, could have been something I could have put in Give Me More. However, he was mostly bad. There was there was really no good at all. So put him in down at the bottom here. He's very manipulative, very chess playing with all the people. So everything to get his way, basically. Above him, I have Joe. I was struggling where to put Joe. I could have put him in But Wait, It Gets Worse. However, his only character trait was poisoning our main character. So I feel like, I mean, I'm pretty sure he's just bad. Like, there wasn't any way around that. And above him, the last one on here is Prince Papa Slytherin's butler. So.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, like, I could have put him in But Wait, It Gets Worse, but honestly, again, the only thing we saw of him was him being like, yeah, sir, whatever, and standing by as Papa Slytherin did all this bad shit. And nothing else. So I was like, I might as well just put him in the worst.
Right.
Voila.
So in my Off With Your Head tier, at the very bottom, I put the king.
All right.
Yes, he sucks. I hated him from day one. I knew what his goal was. I knew from the start. So I was very mad. And the reason I put him at the very bottom and not above who comes next is because he, quote unquote, got forgiven or got redemption. That pissed me off even more. Because above him, and the only other person here, is Papa Slytherin, who, while also sucked, also the worst, but he kind of got his, like, comeuppance almost when Ramil kind of told him off and, like, didn't forgive him. And we kind of saw him, like, suffer with that, where the king didn't get that. And that is why I think I put the king worse than Papa Slytherin. They both suck, hate them both, but it all came down to who got forgiven and who didn't, and yeah.
I feel like in a similar way was mine, because, like, with the king being forgiven, I didn't want him to be, but, like, it made me go, oh, if there was more, what could have happened? And that's why I put him above him, because there could have been room there for improvement.
Right.
When in my brain, Papa Slytherin was like, nah.
Yeah.
So I feel like it was for the same reason, but for opposite reasons. Alright, so in my But Wait, It Gets Worse tier. Oh, I lost it. There it is. Oh. In my But Wait, It Gets Worse tier. These are characters, you know, that did that were possibly bad, or possibly did bad things. Could have gotten worse. There were 4 characters in this tier. At the bottom is the King of Bujar. I didn't know whether to put him in Give Me More or But Wait, It Gets Worse, because literally all we heard of him was, like, from the mother, and it was through text, and it was like, oh, you know what your father will do, and I'm sitting here like, no, what will his father do? So I'm assuming it's bad, but, like,
we don't know.
We don't know, and the fact that we got nothing kind of pisses me off. So he's down here.
Right.
Above him is Papa Phoenix, because at the end he may have given Ava her, you know, her agency and to make her own choices, and kind of believed him in her at the end there, which was good. But, like, most of him was just like, but you're a woman. Like, I'm like he could have gotten the bottom, but honestly, I understand that the society that they have grown up in.
It's how the way things are there, so it's hard to break through.
Yeah. And the fact he was starting to change was good. Like, I was like, all right, great. So, it could have been worse. Above him is the king's butler. Because, yeah, we've killed people. However, similar to the person above him, there was a reason, and it wasn't the worst reason. I mean, killing people is bad. Let's lay that down right now. However, revenge. Similar to that above him is Prince Wasid, Papa Shark. Because bro was, like, beaten down by all these people. Like, his wife died, and he realized it was at the fault of literally everyone around him, and he just cracked. And honestly, I would too. Like, I get it. So, did a lot of bad shit, but there was some reasoning to it. So he is at the top of my but wait, it gets worse tier.
Okay. At the bottom of my Royal Fool tier, I also have King of Bujar.
Oh.
I love how we talked about how we never saw him, and we actually did relatively early on, just didn't realize it.
Yeah, I know.
Which is,
I was
again,
wondering.
which is a saying to, I guess, I don't know if it was us or, like, the way the show built him up, but, like, I think he is the most disappointing character, because there was so much potential for him to be this big bad villain, or something, or even just, like, be an asshole. Something. All we saw him say was, hey, can my son stay here for a bit? And that's it.
Literally, well, as we were going through the show, I was like, did we see him in the front? I can't remember if we did or not, because, like, I know there was someone with him, but I didn't know if it was, like, a...
Right. And I did too, that's why I went back, because I checked the family tree, and I was like, have we seen... And I went back to that episode, and
Like,
I saw it, that's why I got the picture. I
yeah.
was like, ah, yes, we did, okay.
And he's the same actor who plays Tien's father in 1,000 Stars. Same guy.
Oh, I didn't get that.
I did, because I've been rewatching it with a reactor that much. So.
Yes,
I was like, I've seen you. So
that works.
I can't believe he just, like, was there and then he was gone, and then I did not even remember he was there. That's so funny. Like, literally.
Yeah, we thought of, like, his butler or something, or servant, and we were just like, right over our heads. So
right over.
He's at the bottom. Above him is June, Jay's sister. All I know about her is that she's sick.
Sit.
And I don't know if she stole Jay's phone and texted Calvin at the end, like we theorized. If she did, she may have been moved up a tier or so, or maybe in the spot, I don't know, but we don't know for sure, because all we know confirmed is that she's sick.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Correct.
So, above her is both... Actually, no. Above her is just, Kanin's mother. Yeah. Yeah.
Mother. Not really much to say,
I don't know what else to say other than the fact that we saw her in one scene in the flashback and she dies.
True.
That's it. Again, some of the characters in these shows are like, I wanted some more, I needed more, I got none. So she's there, and above her is Sharon's mother. And I did put her slightly higher because we got kind of 2 flashbacks with her before she dies. And one of them with her hugging her son and, crying about going. But still go, then still die, then it's kind of like kind of a wasted character. But for both of them, honestly, which is kind of upsetting. Because we thought, because I theorized that they were still alive, like Kanin was. And, like, they were secretly living somewhere else. And they could have came back and been like, no. But, I don't know. And then above this, to complete the trilogy of wasted women in the show, was Wasin's wife, who again see in a flashback until she dies.
Period.
Yeah, and that completes the wasted woman of the show. Unfortunately, I put her higher because I felt like the worse for her, because she, like, I mean, they all kind of died by the king, really, if you think about it. But she was, like, slowly dying, and, like, that's probably a lot. Like, she suffered in her death, I feel like.
Yeah.
Where the other two were just, like, dead. Yeah. And then above her is Papa Phoenix.
Yeah.
Like you said, he suffered most of the show, but it does seem like he came around at the end, which I did appreciate. And yeah, that's all I got for him. Above him is Joe. I like Joe more than I thought I would. When I'm ranking this, because I was like, he showed up for one episode, tries to poison Kanin, and then dips, and we never really see him again.
We never see him. We put so much hope on, like, who did Joe do it? What did happen?
But he was doing it for Wasin, and we'll get to him. I'll get to him later, personally. And I was like, you know what? He came to do a job. Like, he's just a hitman, really. And I'm like, I can't really fault him for that.
Is he dead? Is he not? Where is he? Like I'm actually
I would
I
like
want
to
to
see.
know.
I would like Joe to come back and been like,
I need
maybe
to know more
added more. But again, a lot of these characters were wasted. Not gonna lie.
because there were a lot of characters.
Yes. And at the top of my royal fool tier is Chakri. Um, he started getting annoying towards the end. He was just a walking advertisement and a walking shipper, and he made me see Yin Diao again, and therefore he is this low.
That's right. He made me see it down.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah. It's true. It's true. There's
I mean,
there's
neither
no
of us want to see
excuse.
them
I'm
again.
sorry. There is no excuse for that. I'm just saying. Like, yeah.
We try and avoid them, and they pop up everywhere we go.
God,
Everywhere.
I fear for the next 2 Monday show I watch.
Oh God, yeah,
fear.
that's gonna
I'm
be-
gonna be like on edge. I'm gonna be like every time someone's on their phone or iPad or computer or whatever, I'm gonna be like, okay, wait, what are you watching?
PTSD. We're gonna have like a trauma response.
Yeah, but hopefully we pass and they're gonna filter in like Your Sky and the next Prince and the newer shows.
Yeah, pull out the next Prince or something, or yours guy. That'd be so much more refreshing. Come on.
I would sigh in relief if I see that.
I'd be like, oh, thank God, like healed.
But that's my royal fool tier.
All right. Well, in my give me more tier, I've ranked these within the tier. I've ranked these in terms of like how much could this character have changed the story, or how I viewed the story if they were given more. So at the bottom is Wasin's wife, because she got the short end of the stick, but if she got more in the story, I don't think it would have changed much. Because I think we would have had her die and Wasin do the whole revenge plot line anyway. So I think her story was very clear cut, but it sucked that she had to die for it. Like, yeah. I'm sorry, man.
I would also would like to know, was she pregnant at the time? Did they have a child at that
Yeah.
like mystery child? Question mark.
What happened to this mystery child, bro? It's so annoying. that I would have liked to know more of.
There's a lot I would like to know more of in the show.
Tell me about it. Above her is Jay's sister. What was her name? June. Thank you. Above her is June, because there were a couple points where I was like, oh, is it the sister, or is the sister popping in, or is like something gonna happen with the sister? Like I saw points in the story where I was like, oh, she could come in at this point. Like we were like, oh, maybe she texted Calvin to come and be like, you guys need to talk. Like there were points where she could have made some sort of impact. She could have been talking to Jay to be like, hey, you should give him another chance. Like there could have been many moments where she popped in and changed a little bit of it.
To be fair, we did see her talk to Jay about like, oh, do you really just want to leave him like that? Like, and she did talk to him about when they were on the beach. But then he goes and tells him to leave. Like, and then he's like, no, I'm done. Like, you should leave. And he's mad about it still. So I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
I would have liked a conversation after that to make him want to, something.
Exactly. Like there was potential there.
Right.
Above her, I have Kanin's mother, and I'm gonna group her with Charan's mother as well here, because they're both next to each other, and they both had a lot of potential with their storylines because of the amount that we put on them when we were coming up with our theories. Like we came up with so many theories, like they could have dipped, they could have like come up with a plan together when Charan's mother like kind of like overheard something that the king was saying. There was so many plans that we came up. We were like, oh, this is probably what happened. They're alive. They weren't alive. They're not. They're just dead. Like there was so much potential there, and it's gone, wasted. So I'm gonna just group them together there. My second to last person on this tier, or second to first, I guess, is Papa Prince. Or now Papa King, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. God, it would have been so interesting if he was evil. Like, Jesus. Like, he was a good dude. So he's obviously not at the bottom. He only did good dude shit. But there were so many moments, so many lines that he said where it's like, you could be evil. And there's so much more we could have done with your character. I could have gotten so much from you if you were evil. It would have gotten so interesting. This would have been sick, but like, no.
He would have been so much higher if he was evil, I'm just saying.
Yes. I should have, in fact, I should have put it the other way, because I was like, but like the potential, I want it so much that like, that puts him higher because I'm like, oh, it's right there. But we didn't get that. That would have been so cool. Gosh, I wish. And my last person on the Give Me More tier is Calvin, actually, because we didn't get much from Calvin. He kind of came through, was kind of like the silent loner type, and I mean, talk to Calvin even a little bit. He didn't talk to Calvin a lot. Like, I felt like I was not getting as much from that ship as I thought I was getting. And yes, they are the third ship down, so we aren't going to get that much.
Right.
But we got more from Jay than we did from Calvin. I'll get to that later. But with Calvin, it was just, oh, I'm here visiting from another kingdom. And then at some point, there was a video of him at a protest. And I don't know what his thought process was in getting to that protest. Like, I wanted to see him go, like, talking to people, like, should I go to this? Or, like, talking to Jay, like, like, what are we gonna be doing? How are we gonna, like, what are we gonna be working towards? Like, I want him to actually think about it before he goes to this protest. But no, we just had a video of him showing up there.
Right.
And they were like, and then the news was like, oh, he went of his own volition. The King of Bujar has nothing to do with this. Like,
right,
I'm
right,
like, okay, but why did Calvin want to go? Like, I don't want it to be just because of Jay. And if it was just because of Jay, tell me. Like, they really didn't give me much there. I feel like if we got more from him, I would have cared a lot more about the ship in total.
Right.
Like, if he had the same amount of storyline as Jay in this, I honestly would have been a little more invested than I have been. But because Calvin was dropped so much as a character, I feel like I just lost it on both.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So I would have gotten a whole other ship more, honestly, if he was there more. So that's my Give Me More tier.
Okay, in my Loyal Knight tier, at the bottom, I have Papa Slytherin's butler. He was loyal to Papa Slytherin, like, I'll give him that.
You make a point, yeah.
And, like, yeah, he was kind of just, like, there, and we also saw that he reassured Papa Slytherin in that one scene when we find out it was Wasin. He's like, look, you won't get in trouble for this, you're just doing what Wasin told you, like, and we kind of see that, like, it, like, he almost did, like, really care for the Papa Slytherin, and he did, like, obey him, and which was, I guess, was his job, and he did good at it. Even if I didn't like it all the time, he still did good at it. Like,
bare minimum, did his job.
He did. I'm just saying, there was not a single time where he deflected at all, even though he should have. But he didn't, and like he's like, you know what? And I mean, that's just how he was raised. I guess I don't know. Above him is Golden Horse Papa Golden Horse King whatever now. Like I said, he had so much potential to be evil, and it would have been great.
Like, what do you mean? Oh, watch and you'll see if you make me king.
Honestly, had he turned evil, he probably would have been top tier. Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie. He would have been top tier, and it was just it was such a disappointing, like, watching, being like, no, nothing. No, nothing.
So close.
And then above him is Kanin, the Mary Sue himself, Gary Stu, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I stand by that, and he shouldn't have forgiven his grandfather, and it really made me think, wow, he really has no character growth at all, and was kind of just boring the whole way around, if you think about it, to me. So, but yeah, that's where he is. And the last one on my Loyal Knight tier is the King's, I guess, former bodyguard butler. Yeah, he came out and he tried to avenge his sister. Fair, like, honestly fair. I support that. And that's why he's at the top of the Loyal Knight tier, because he was loyal to his sister, not the king.
He was loyal to his sister. He said blood before whatever you doing, like
blood before job, I guess, occupation.
Blood before job. I mean, period. Yeah, blood before job. Okay, so in my vibes tier, I'm struggling to switch stuff now. In the vibes tier. At the bottom we have, I forgot his name. I always forget his name. Charan's friend. Yes, thank you, Bedish. Bedish is at the bottom of vibes tier. I was this close to putting him in the Give Me More tier. I ended up switching over the last second because I did really like him. I just feel like we didn't get as much from him as we could have gotten. He was a side character. He was just there to help Charan. I get it. But when we first saw him, I was like, I like this guy. Like, I really like he's gonna be a really fun character. And then we didn't really get more. Like, I really vibe with him, and I thought this guy could be really fun, and we kind of got shortchanged there. So I wish we got more of him, but he was really fun. I liked him. Above him is Mira. Now, I still don't know if I was seeing shit or not.
Hang on.
Was I seeing shit?
Okay, you keep talking. I'm gonna Google something. Hang on.
Okay. Well, Mira, I saw the trailer and went, "Hallelujah, lesbians!" So we were waiting so long for Mira to show up, and then she showed up, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, yes, finally!" But then she was just her trainer, and nothing happened there. And I was like, can I please? Like, I wanted it so badly. I wanted something so badly that I was willing to believe that she was doing bad shit. Like, we were this close to it. Like, we were accusing Mira for half a second there, and I was like, I'm so sorry, Queen. But I feel like she could have been a really badass character, and it would have been awesome to get a lot more from her. I would have vibed more from her and Ava being the third couple than I did with Jay and Calvin. Because the potential with Ava and Mira would have been higher for me than Jay and Calvin was. Jay and Calvin, I really, they made me not care about Jay and Calvin, you know. So yeah, Mira, did you find anything?
Keep talking.
Yeah. Well, hang on. Now I might.
You can talk about someone else. I don't care. I gotta go digging some more.
Above Mira is Chakni. I did not hate him as much as you did. I really enjoyed Chakni. Yeah, he was a walking advertisement at the end there, but I was kind of like, I started looking forward to it. Like, I was just like, oh, there's the hair again. Like, there's the hair care. Woohoo! It's back. I don't know. Every time he like was like, I was like, me. Like, I don't know. I vibed with him so much. Like, he just seemed like a really fun person. And when he got shot, like, I almost died on sight. So like, I vibed with him. I thought he was super fun.
Okay, so I'm not really finding I was trying to figure out if in the novel. Well, I went to the tags in my drama list to see if there was anything about like lesbian side characters or whatever. I found nothing. Honestly, it doesn't even say gay male character at all or anything. So nothing like that. But I ended up seeing the reviews on my drama list. Brutal.
Are you serious? Wait,
I'm talking like 3.5, 4, 1, 3, 5.5, 3.5, 2, 2.5. Like, my drama list was brutal to the show.
Are you serious?
Damn.
I'm about to put
I'm gonna say yes, they were a thing, because I feel like it was obvious, just like more subtle, because like I think the real life age difference was the reason. Or the fact that, again, they were very waste like most of the other characters in the show.
All that glitters is not gold.
That's why I saw, yeah!
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
It has a 7.7 overall, though, so clearly it's
no.
still, like, solid.
Yeah. Because, oh, damn. Because here's the thing. All of these make a point. Like, is that it had so much potential.
Well, that's the thing. This whole show in general, and I guess we'll talk about this now because we're bringing it up. It was so highly anticipated.
Here's the thing. In terms of production, it was so good. Writing, like acting, so good. But the problem is they didn't make the story like.
It's the classic BL thing where they focus so much on the main couple that every other character, especially in a show with a lot of characters like this one, gets shafted pretty much.
Yeah.
And like very rarely do things grow and stuff, and like it
could have been so much more.
And also because I think it was so high, like it was so hype.
Yeah.
And the fact that
it looked beautiful.
It does look
very
beautiful.
Pretty.
Yes.
Yeah, it was very pretty. And the acting was wonderful, and there were some really good storylines in there. But like, there was some stuff where it's like, oh, if you just did this,
right?
Yeah, like honestly, see, the episode 12 was like a masterclass in how to plot twist. Like that was really good.
And
That
then
was so
yeah,
good.
but then they couldn't follow it, which is
They
what I
couldn't
think
follow it.
I think maybe everyone thought that maybe is that
Yeah.
12 was so peak, and it was like plot twist, plot twist. It was like, oh my god, everything got revealed. But then it's like you still have 2 episodes left. You gotta have something, and they didn't,
They dropped
and
the ball. They really
it
did.
yeah.
I was like, why are we still here?
Yeah. Anyway,
Just to
but
suffer.
I'm gonna say Mira and Ava were a thing, or at the very least, there were mutual feelings. Maybe they just never addressed it to each other. But I do think they each had mutual feelings towards each other.
I'm calling Quirbay. I am because in the trailer, like one of the big things we saw from Ava was her hand being held by Mira and them giving each other a look. I don't even remember seeing that. I
Yeah,
remember seeing the
he
scene.
did.
I remember seeing the scene. I don't remember seeing that look to that extent. I remember looking for it.
If you pull, did you like this week or like I forgot what episode it was, but I'm pretty sure
I forgot what episode it was, so I don't think I'll be able to find it.
it was when
But
Ava was drunk, because that's when Mira's like helping. Oh, it's I want to say episode 10, 9.
I don't know. I'm not.
If you
gonna
want to
go
look, you
find it
can.
because I know
I'm
for sure.
there was a handhold, and I want to say there would look on Mira's end at the very least. I think.
I'm calling queerbait. I feel like they tried to pull the lesbians in. And they
I'm
gave us
not.
nothing.
No, you. I'm calling the classic BL thing where like they focus so much on the main couple, every other character gets shaft, and they couldn't explore their relationship more because of that.
Alright.
That's why I'm calling, because that's honestly I think is what happened to every other character in this show.
Yeah.
Like and it just yeah. Like honestly, even the Calvin and Jay relationship could have been like whatever as well. Like
could have been more, as I said with Calvin. Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway.
All right, where are you on your tier? I completely zoned out.
Halfway through. I'm halfway through vibes.
Okay, keep going.
Above Chakri, I have Pseudo Dad. I really enjoyed him as a character. I thought he was interesting. I thought like him coming back and trying to make sure one, Kanin was safe, and two, like he made sure Kanin was safe before putting himself back in his life or trying to like sneak his way back into his life or anything. I thought he was just going just so we could see him or whatever, but he was behind the scenes the whole time, unearthing all the truth. I was like, hell yeah, I didn't even know that's what you were doing. Go off. Like he popped it. He walked into that room with no fear, like of being killed, being like, I have evidence. Like that was sick. I really enjoyed that, and I thought he was a really good character, and I really was happy seeing him and Kanin again get together again, and I was looking forward to that reunion, and it paid off for me. Above him is Jay. Jay had more to him than Calvin did. As I said with Calvin, if he had the same amount to him, to his character, as Jay did, I would have been more invested. With Jay, he had some substance there. There was a whole storyline of like, my father died because of this, my sister's now dying because of this. I need to make sure there's an end put to it. What?
I hate to say this. What? But do we think the whole Jay, like, you know, environmentalist, smoke mining, like, plot point was at all a plot device for Kanin's character to make him look better? Because I feel like Jay started with that, and then once like Kanin found out about it, it became his storyline.
I do see that,
and that kind of bothered me as well. I don't know if I don't know. I'll let you finish, but and you can go. But
I see what you're saying, and I do agree. It kind of did become Calvin's story, Kanan's storyline,
right?
But I don't think it was. It was less of an instance of we're gonna write this so eventually Kanin looks good than it was we're gonna write this for Jay as his character, and then we ran out of reason to care about Jay because like there's so many characters here. I feel like it would have been fleshed out with Jay more if there were less characters. That's the problem. More so than I think we wrote this for Kanin, actually, eventually.
See, I disagree, because that whole thing ended up being his, like, speech at the end during the whole, like, voting thing. His what about the whole, like, it almost felt like Jay was to introduce this storyline and then give it to Kanin, and then he disappears and fades back with the whole Calvin stuff. That's the way I took it, at least. But yeah, I did want to point that out.
Here's the thing. I'm going at this more from like, I feel like I'm going at this from more like a, this character had this going for them kind of thing.
Right.
And you're going from like a, the storyline and the writers did this to this person kind of thing.
I will say my tier list was, I was pretty harsh rating this, and we'll get to more later. Like, I only have like 3 people in my top tier.
I have 4.
Yeah, that I think says a lot. With so many characters in the show, our top tiers being so small, and I just put my third in my top tier, like just barely put him in top tier. So yeah, I do think having so many characters and us, having so little in our top tiers says a lot about the characters in this show, and how it was pretty much like an In and Sharon show, and everyone just came along for the ride. Is how I felt
It was
it was
almost
road.
It was honestly, what's like damning to me is it was almost an even distribution to all 5 tiers, because on all of my on 3 of my tiers I have 4 people, and on 2 of them I have 2 extra people, so like 6 people on each of those 2 tiers. So there's 4 extra people in those 2 tiers. So if I split them up evenly, I think it would have been like just about even with each tier. Like, I think that's pretty damning for me for the show, is that it was basically just like the same all the way through, is what it's telling me. It's not telling me like, oh, these were outstanding or these were just horrific. It was telling me everything was about the same line, which is saying something about it. This show was like promising, and it did for one episode, to go like this, like a roller coaster.
Yeah.
And it didn't do that.
Right.
So, anyway. 4J again.
Yeah,
I would have loved to get more from that. Also, I do want to say, I don't like that we just saw him forgive. Like, it wasn't even about forgive. It was just he changed his mind.
June sent that text because when Calvin showed up, he was surprised. She's like, "The fuck!" Like, I feel like they cut a scene out.
Yeah.
Like, maybe it'll be in the box, or maybe it'll be a deleted scene. I don't know. But there was definitely something missing in between their storyline. But again, because it was the Kanin and Sharon show, and everyone else was just here for the ride, they didn't care. They didn't have like a 50-hour mall date and like 20-minute dance sequence of like useless shit and waste other characters. I'm sorry.
But here's the thing. All I would have needed, honestly, in that scene was like him cut to like looking over here at June in the door, going like this with a knowing look, and then walking away. Right. That would have told me.
But that's just I feel I guess they didn't want to pay the actors to come back for another episode or something. I don't know. Like, I don't know. That's why I would need to. Like, just her giving like, or watching them outside like with like a smile, like knowing that she.
Yeah. He switched up so fast, and I was like, but why? I need the why.
That's was whiplash because there was nothing we saw in between him yelling at him to get out because he's pissed at him, to quote unquote texting him, to him being like, "Why are you here? What are you doing here?" Yeah.
I need the why. That's what stories are about. Giving me the why. Give me the why. Why did a character do this? What's their motivation? That's the whole point of story writing. So like, hey, some of these like irked me, but he's still like all the way up here at the top because like I really liked him. I liked him as a character. I would go to protests with this man. He seems cool. I just was like, that's the problem with the show, is like so many characters. I'm like, give me more, for the love of God. So like, I could have put everyone in the give me more tier, to be honest with you.
Honestly, yeah.
Anyway, at the very, very tippy top of my vibes, and I did change this just now, is Kanin. He was in the top.
Hey, I swayed you.
You did. You swayed me. Because you swayed me and you convinced me when we talked about the last episode as well. You're like, oh, I was like, oh, you're kind of right. Like, he was kind of married too.
Ironically enough, he has a straight line.
He's a straight line. Honestly, yeah, he is what the show is. It's a straight fucking line. It's like someone who's dead. Like the show is like someone who's dead. They're like heart line, right?
Right.
And then episode 12 is like a blip. Oh, he's coming back. No, he's not. He's not coming back.
The thing is, though, it's not even for him.
It's not.
Like, because he still stays the straight line through and through. Like his character rather like straight, like a dead like beep.
Yeah. But the reason he's up so high for me is because I did like him, and I like the I've always liked the storyline of like, this person is apparently a royal, and they did not know it. So let's throw them into it, fish out of water style kind of thing. He did adapt pretty quick, and it was more about the storyline after. But I did think he was interesting to the point of like what he could do for the kingdom, like the way he could change it, the way he could influence it. And it would have been even more interesting if the dad was evil. But like, honestly, if the dad was evil, it kind of would have bumped Kanin up for me, because then we would have gotten to see his reaction to that and like what he would do to combat it. I wanted so much more to happen with this. It could have helped every single character. They could have all gotten more. Give me a 24 episode season. This probably would have been the best show to ever be created.
Yeah, if they were gonna focus more on other characters, then yes, it could have been.
Yes.
I don't need another 24 episodes of Kanin and Sharon, dancing around the hallway and fucking spending 80 hours on a mall date staring at fake stars.
I know you're doing shit to me about the dance. Leave the dance out of this.
Those are the only two things that come to my mind when I think of them. Just like scenes that didn't need. I mean, the dance scene needed to be cut, not fully, but there were definitely like it felt too long. The mall date, just skip to the end and talk about not saying I love you. That's all you needed.
Yeah, that mall date had to go. Just have them looking at the stars. That's it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Are you done?
Yeah, he's at the top. No, yeah, I was just saying he was chilling. Okay. He's at the top.
So for my true prince/princess tier, at the bottom I have Sharon. Yeah, he was. I liked him enough, but he wasn't completely Mary Sue like Kanin was. But yeah, I did like him. I liked his character. I liked his story. About his family being like loyal to the king and all that. But yeah, all in all, I was just like, whatever. I liked him, like, but that's it. I guess, I don't know.
Fair.
Above him is Vedish. I liked him, like, he was very interesting from the start. I liked how he kind of, like, would, like, almost, like, undercover, trying to, like, figure out where Sudad is, like, because while Sharon was and working with Sharon as well. Like, I like that they had that, like, texting back and forth between, like, figure out the truth. So it was really good.
I thought it was, like, it was usually him, and I'm pretty sure like there were some moments where I was like, who was he talking to on the phone? Is this the guy that murdered someone? Yeah. Like we were like, no, it was just Fetish.
Yeah. And then above him is Mira. I really liked Mira. I think she was really cool. She also whether it was their relationship or not, I do feel like Mira definitely had a thing for Ava, at the very least. Like, I would stake my claim in that. Because the way she cared about her, she's always like, hey, like, be careful. Like, don't push yourself. Like, I genuinely believe she had some sort of feelings for Ava. And she did really care about her. And when Ava was in the fight with her dad, she was willing to step back because she didn't want to be the conflict between that and, like, her and her dad. But, yeah, again, I kind of wanted her to be evil. I kind of wanted more from her. All that stuff. But yeah. And then above her is Pseudodad. I thought he was very interesting.
Oh yeah.
And I like they came back and revealed everything with like the envelope. He's like, I'm back, and like the whole like plot was in episode 12 was really because of him.
So cool.
So I give him credit.
Yeah, it was all him.
And above him is Prince Wasin.
That's interesting.
I really liked him. He was the whole big reveal in episode 12. And I don't disagree with why he did it.
I see, yeah.
Like
I see why he did it.
I see why he did it, and I don't necessarily disagree with it 100%. I think he made points, and I think he revealed everything to everyone, and no one did anything after that. Is the sad part.
Here's my thing. If he wasn't trying to kill all the kids who had no hand in all this happening, then fine. I would have definitely put him way higher. But, because then I would have been like, oh yeah, these 3 people ruined your life, basically. Please kill them. But, like, he was going after the kids, which I understand, because it's like, you took mine, I'll take yours.
Right, exactly. That's the thing. It's not so much killing them out of revenge, it's killing the ones they love, because that hurts more.
Yeah.
And also the fact that had all the heirs died, not that I wanted them to, but had all the heirs die, what would happen to Emily? How would it, like, the kingdom would fall, and that monarchy would fall, and that's what Weston wanted.
Yeah. Honestly, that would have been interesting.
It would have been, but
at the very least.
Yeah. Then above him is Jay. I agree. I like Jay. He was nice. He was fine. but ultimately he again well wasted character. That's the sad part is a lot of these characters were wasted and had so much potential, but he was nice, and I liked it. I liked when he found out about like Calvin, and I liked that he kind of like didn't forgive him right away, or like I liked that he was kind of still mad at him about that. I liked that he kind of pushed him away. I would like seeing his thought process when he decided to forgive him.
Yeah,
But
would have loved
whatever.
it.
Details.
Would have loved it.
And at the top is actually Calvin.
Okay.
I really did like Calvin. I know we didn't see as much of him, but whenever he was on screen, I was always like, what's going to happen? Like, I was very intrigued with his character, mainly because I was curious what happened about King and Bujar and all that stuff, but...
Yeah.
Again.
We thought the King of Bujar was killing people. We
did.
was like, oh,
yeah,
we really wanted
really
something there.
But no, he was like very interesting, and then like he kind of like bailed on Jay because he couldn't go to the protest at first, but then decides to go, even knowing that there could be repercussions. And I also like understands like the thought process of like not telling Jay that he was like royalty pretty much, and he was like prince. And so I really I like that.
I was so excited about that story. I was so excited about that story, like him not telling him he's a prince, and like him telling him when he was drunk, and then being like, "Oh, I was
right,
joking."
yeah.
I was excited about all that when that happened, and then like nothing pretty much came of it. Really, like that was like intriguing after that. And in terms of like what you said about like whenever you saw him, you were like, "Oh, what's gonna happen?" kind of thing. I feel like that's why he was lower for me because nothing did.
Ah.
It was very much like Papa Prince, like
Right.
like yeah.
But and finally, final reason is because he stayed at the Daddy Couch house.
Period. Oh my god, how could I forget?
Yeah. So that is my true prince/princess tier.
Vibes. I like it. Now, in the gays trademark, who is my number one? I will say the number one, I switched them back and forth. Number one and number two. Number one and number two, I switched them back and forth a lot.
Honestly, for the longest time, I thought you were gonna put Chakra as number one, so I don't fucking know anymore.
No, I like Chakra. I'm not gonna.
You kept saying how much you loved him and you didn't want him to die, and I'm like, I don't know. That gives like.
Well, I did, but I didn't say he's my favorite.
Well, okay, so it's Sharon, Ramil, Peitai, and Ava.
Yes.
I knew you were real interested in Sharon's character for like a good amount of it. I'm wondering if I swayed you enough for Ramil. I feel Ramil might be at your bottom though, if that's the case. Because I feel like I don't know if I swayed you fully with Ramil, but he did stand up to Papa Slytherin, and that was like really cool. And the only interesting thing about the finale, so I'm like, but then Ava was you did love Ava. I feel like your top two are gonna be Ava and Sharon. No, Ava and Peitai. I'm changing it. Ava and Peitai are gonna be your top two.
Okay.
And you put Ava as number one, I guess. No, because she wasn't in it enough, I don't think, for you. No, I'm changing my mind.
Okay.
I don't know. God. I don't know. Fucking. Because
I've never seen you this divided.
Because you never fully talked about, oh, this, like, mine's obvious. But, like, you never talked about how, like, who your favorite, like, you're like, oh, this one's my favorite. You never talked about that. So, like, fuck, I'm gonna say Sharon.
Alright. At the bottom.
Oh, God, it's Sharon.
It's Sharon! Okay, well, at the bottom is Sharon. Honestly, he was my third, and I switched him as well when I switched Kanin, because I agree that like there wasn't too much substance there. However, there was more than Kanin, and he did have like this kind of complex of I gotta be loyal to the royal family. I grew up, the king raised me. All of that, my whole loyalty is to the royal family. I gotta do whatever he says. And he kind of had to break free of that a little bit in order to, one, love Kanin, and two, just like do whatever he wants. Like King even sent him to a barn for an episode. Like, I don't know what happened there, but like I don't even remember, but like he sent him to a barn for an episode. And there could have been more from him, obviously.
Right.
But I liked him enough that he's in the top tier for me, because there was actually, honestly, similar to Calvin for you, whenever I saw him, I was like, ooh, what's gonna happen in terms of his like character. So I feel like we were getting a lot more from him. in terms of storyline and his personality and his storyline and what he was thinking. So he is in the top tier for me, but he is the fourth. My third is Ava.
I don't fucking know anymore.
I'm a wild card when it comes to these tier lists. You have to try and think
No, the
about
thing
that.
is, though, sometimes you're not. Like, sometimes you can be, like, very obvious about a character and, like, very, like, oh, this is my favorite character. This is my favorite. Like,
yeah.
but you never showed that with this show. So
But
I
this
didn't
show was
know.
different, yeah.
And I'm shocked I swayed you on Ramil and Beitai to be your top two. I will be honest.
This show was different, you know? It was not good. So, it was good. It was good. It was good. It was good.
This show is different. It's not good.
Oh,
Damn.
it's here's the thing. It's really well made. But the potential drove it down so fucking far.
I agree. I think if we were ranking our like shows, this would be like maybe mid-low tier.
Lower, yeah. Because here's the thing.
Oh,
The more
sorry. I almost just spilled my drink everywhere.
okay, thank God you didn't. Okay, Jesus.
Sorry. What?
You would have cut out. Just... God. Anyway, the thing about it is, the more potential there was, the worse the show got.
Similar to what we don't talk about.
Yeah, exactly.
But there was also stuff here that was good.
That was good, which is why the show that must not be named,
yeah,
is worse. So Ava's number 3, and you were right when you said I did want more from her couple, and I didn't get it. And that's why I didn't put her higher. I feel like I would have done if I got more, but I feel like, honestly, kind of what you said about Jay, she was kind of there to aid Kanan in a way, to like be his friend in the royal family, to be the friend that he kind of needed when he needed it. But also there was some extra to her character in terms of she was going through her own thing of, I'm a woman, nobody respects me, I gotta fight that, which is why she's way up here. But yeah, but it's similar to what you said about Jay. That's what I was feeling a little bit like that, because other than her own we did see some of her personal struggles, and I really loved watching that, but we didn't get much of it, and what we got more of was her being a friend to Kanan.
Right.
And I was like, great, like we love a bestie, but like I'm so interested in her, like I want to see what's going on, like, and we didn't get that. So yeah, I'm at my top 2 now. What are we thinking?
Fuck if I know anymore. I don't know nothing. Ramil. Sure.
Okay. So my number 2 is Peitai.
Hey, I got something right.
Good job. I will say these two switched like a motherfucker. Like as I was making the list, I was like, wait.
No, yeah.
It was killing me. Because I really, by the end, I was like, when Peitai stood up for himself, I was like, oh, this is interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, this is really cool. Like, I was actually really vibing with that, because we didn't see that for a good majority of the show. We did see some conflict kind of like in his face whenever he would say stuff, but this was like kind of a last straw. And he put his foot down, which I did not know if he would ever do. He like, the second he backed away, I was like, oh, hang on. Like, something's gonna happen here. And he said, I'm done being embarrassed. I'm done being something to be stepped on. I have, my dignity, and I'm leaving with that. And that was that. And I'm like, you know what? Fair. Like, I really wanted to put him at number 1 for a hot minute there, because I really valued that decision. I thought it was great. I thought it was top tier. And also, we learn in the end that he had been basically making the best of, like, whatever this decision from his parents was. They sent him here, and he's had to deal with this. And yes, he fell in love with along the way, and he kind of like, I feel like he feels that he maybe lost himself a bit in all of this. And once he realized that, he was like, I can't do it anymore. And he left, and he didn't come back. And I rate that. He didn't come back and go, I'm sorry, I wasn't thinking, or anything like that. No, he didn't waver, and I respect that. So above him is Ramil, who was almost second, but then I remembered, damn, he's been through some shit. He has been through some shit. And honestly, I think that was the difference between the two of them, is like who went through the most shit. Like I
Right.
feel like and who like had more to come back from or whatever. Like it was I think that was the only difference. Um and Ramil had been like basically like mentally tortured since he was a child. Like, you have to be good enough. You have to be good enough to do this competition. You have to beat everyone you come up against when this comes to pass. And he was controlled by Tai being the one that was hurt. Like, Tai stepped in saying, I'll take it every single time. And that was like killing Ramil inside no matter what. And I think when the time came that his father was like, okay, now you do it. And he put his foot on Tai's face. I was like, I didn't think he was going to do it. And in that moment, I was like, yes, let this be your moment. Stand up to him.
Right.
But when he didn't, I was like, I really want to see where this is going to go.
Yes.
Because it really showed that he was going to need to overcome a lot in himself to be able to stand up to his father. And the fact that it took like, I think it was like one more chance to like stand up to him after that when he saw Tai. But like when he saw Tai and walked away from him, in my brain that was two. That was two chances. It took two more times seeing Tai for him to be like, all right, I can't do it. And then he finally stepped to his father. I was like, this is cathartic as fuck. And it wasn't him screaming at him. It was just him going, what are you gonna do? Like, you gonna do the same thing? Fine. But you're never gonna be king. I'm just gonna be here, taking it, whatever, as always, and you're not gonna have, like, you'll have the power, but you won't have the satisfaction of beating me down, because I'm already the lowest I am. What are you gonna do? I have nothing else to lose.
I don't give a fuck anymore.
I'm done. Like,
yeah.
And just the scene of them on the beach, and him crying, and just like,
best scene of the series.
He lost it. My favorite scene is still him standing up to his father, and also Tai standing up to him for himself. Those were my favorite scenes of the show, I will say. Those and the dance, but that's a whole other thing. But his scene with him crying on the beach, I will say, shot really well for one. The framing of that in front of the beach, beautiful. And just this actor as well, just like, holy crap, just like full body crying.
Yeah.
Like, it was amazing. So I was very enthralled with them at the end. At the beginning, I was so back and forth. It was crazy.
Not me. I knew.
I know, you knew, whatever. But I appreciate, in fact, it makes me like them more that I grew with them.
Right, yeah. That was, I think, a very, like, interesting take for, like, anyone who listens to this from start to finish, where, like, you kind of were like, oh, so negative, and then you, like, kind of worked your way up. I was, like, here from the start, but, like, I knew, but...
Yeah.
No, I think that's very interesting.
I had to work my way up, which is cool, because, like, honestly, it's the only couple in this show, and the only people in this show, that had full character development.
Exactly.
And that's like, we needed that, and that's like that's all we got for it. And I'm like, great, bare minimum, thank you, give it to me. I'll take it. So I feel like there was another show that we watched where I had to like grow on a character, and they became like a top character for me. And I don't remember what it was. I know we watched it because we would have like talked about it on the show.
Yeah.
And you were like, what? Like, I don't remember what it was. It's gonna kill me.
I remember with Vegas. I got him from like bottom to like mid tier for you.
Yeah, but that
you put him in mid tier, which I mean I'm proud of myself for that. But
you're like, I'll take that as a win.
Yeah. Oh, newer. Cutie Pie. You hated him.
I did hate him. Oh my god, I hated him. That's right.
And he was the best boy ever.
You loved him from the beginning, and I was like, what are you talking about? He's such a dick.
He's the best boy ever. He's another greenest flag. He's up there.
He is.
Throw him on that list.
100% a green flag. Oh yeah.
Love that man.
Okay. I was like, I know this has happened before, and it was in another Z Nunu show.
Z and Nunu are great with their side couples. I'm joking.
Or bad. Like,
good or bad, it's one or the other. It's either a hit or miss, and they have missed and they have hit.
There's no in between. Yeah,
there is no in between.
Yes. Oh my god. But yeah, Ramil was honestly, what an outstanding character growth there. That was really cool. So
good.
Yeah. How about you? What's your top number one? Is it Ramil?
Well, my king and queen. Do you even want to guess?
It's Ramil though. I don't need to guess. I just
Oh,
know.
well, okay, well, spoiler alert. We have the same top 3 characters.
Oh, let's go!
Yes, in the same order, too. I was watching, I was like, wait, is it?
This doesn't happen often.
No, it doesn't. Very rarely do we get, like, matches, but it's a thing.
Oh, hell yeah.
So at the bottom is Ava. And like I said, she just made the top tier because she was in it just enough. And she also had her own story outside of Kanin's story. Yes, she was Kanin's friend and bestie and all that stuff. But she would also had her own arc with her dad, with Mira, with all that. Even with Ramil, her like rivalry with Ramil at the beginning. Like they kind of were like had their own issue. But she had her own stuff going on. And we saw a good amount where I was able to put her in top tier without feeling like, I mean, I would have liked more, but without being like, ooh, I need more from her.
That's said for all the characters, though. I would have liked more.
Well, yeah, I would like more. Outside of Kanin and Sharon, I would like more from everyone.
Even though, here's the thing, though. If Kanin and Sharon had more, I feel like you would have liked them more, and I feel like I would have liked them more.
No. They need more character and stuff.
Yes.
Not more scenes, not more cute. No, I don't need none of that. I need like character up and down stuff.
I see that.
They were kind of boring.
We just need to reorganize the show.
Like, you know what we need? Like, we were talking about our Mel and Peitai spinoff. We just need an Emily spinoff with Kanin and Sharon in London, and we don't see them. We don't see them, and we can actually focus on everyone else.
I feel like he'll call Ava once in a while, just be like, "Hey, what's up?"
Yeah. I mean, they can come in, and they can come in for like a guest appearance or whatever. But like honestly, with all the Emily and characters, Ramil, Peitai, Ava, Mira, even Jan, Calvin, Papa Slytherin, we can see how he acts after that.
Give me
how
an Emily
the new king is now.
Yes, please like, make him evil.
Like we could have so much with them. I feel like, and like that would be a fun series.
Give me that. Give me an Emily spinoff, please. We could reenact. We could bring back the murder board and actually do shit with it.
Yeah.
Please.
Then number 2 is Peitai. I agree with you. Peitai, like when he stood up to Ramil, I was like, I hate this, but I love this at the same time.
Yeah.
Because he didn't want to do it. Ramil didn't want to hear it, but he knew he had to do it. Kind of like push Ramil into a corner and like make him make a choice. And it was so good. It was so good. And like, even before all that, like again, their whole relationship like was like so interesting before that. And like, Peitai had a lot more control than I feel like you especially originally thought. But like, that meets the eye, I feel like.
It was because I was trying to like analyze it. I was really going in and like trying to analyze. I was like, this relationship, I'm confused. And so like, because like there are healthy kink relationships, and so I was like, I'm very willing to like open my mind here,
right,
and see what's going on. Like at first glance, I was like not healthy, but then like I remember with each and every episode, I was like, actually,
you're
so like this was like perfect.
Yeah, but no, Peitai was great. I loved him, and I also loved that he was also like very like again up till his breaking point, he was still very loyal to Ramil, and he was willing to like fight for him, go to bat for him every single time. He stood up against him to his father originally in that scene.
Yes,
and it's just great.
So good.
But no, number 1 is Ramil. He's so good. He is just so interesting, so complex. Like one of the like most interesting characters. Like that's it. He's an interesting character.
In a show of not interesting characters.
Exactly. In a show of characters who are very like Mary Sue's or Gary Stu's or whatever, and like most of them are bland or one note or just barely there or not enough of. He was that. He was interesting. He started off as this like rival or like quote unquote villain, antagonist, whatever you want to call him. And then we see his own shit with his dad and his relationship with Peitai and how healthy it is behind the scenes. And on the outside, with everyone else, it looks like, oh, he's just controlling him because that's how it needs to look. Because that's how his father probably wants him to. But behind closed doors, with all their fucking collars and blindfold and shit, it's actually extremely healthy. It's extremely healthy. They are very considerate of each other. And they always make sure each other are okay. And Ramil's not a bad person. Like, even when the bombs went off, Ava her, like, he helped her. He's like, get on my back. Kanin can't carry you. Get on my back. And, like, right away, without second thought, he was willing to help his competition, quote unquote. Like, it was...
I love that. That was honestly one of the things I loved more about his character as well, I forgot to say, was that we got to see them kind of put the rivalry aside and actually help each other,
Yes.
because they're like, we're all in the same boat. Let's not like antagonize each other. Let's help each other when they needed to. And I really enjoyed that. And I actually do want to say one of the breaking points for me of like, or one of the turning points for me of starting to like them a bit more as a couple was that one time when they were having sex and he was gonna do the
Yes.
cha, and he like went back to he was like traumatized from like Peitai being beat up by his father so much. He was like, I don't want to do, I can't do that. Oh my god, I can't do that. I like, he felt so bad, and Peitai didn't go. He was like, oh, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Let's just lay down, it's okay, just deep breaths. And then like
Yeah.
they just like laid there, and I was like, okay, wait, this is nice. This is very healthy. Like he noticed something was wrong. They stopped and they just chilled. I was like that was a big turning point for me. I really enjoyed that.
It was so good. It was such a good sex scene.
Yeah, very good, very healthy.
And yeah, and then just Ramel standing up to his dad at the end. It was great. Like he finally snapped, and then going and crying to Beitai. Like the best scene of the series was him finally being able to break because he couldn't
And
before.
he knew where he was because of the art
And of the paint. He didn't stalk him. He didn't have someone look for him. He knew because that 1 second he came in and pulled him out of the art room. He saw his painting and he's like, "I'm gonna clock this. I will remember this if I ever need it." And he needed it, and he had it, and he used it, and it was great.
Remembering shit is such like an attractive thing for me. Like if I tell you something when we like first meet or first start dating, and then like a while later you bring it up like, oh hey, I got you this because I know you like this. It's like, I told you that so long ago. You remembered that? Like that is a very big plus in my column. Oh my
yeah,
gosh.
for sure.
Well done, Roman.
Okay, now it is time for our quiz. Welcome to Emily. Okay, you have it pulled up?
Oh yes, I do. I'm so excited.
Okay. So welcome to Emily. Royal clans. Which one are you? This is what we're doing.
Woohoo!
We will link this down into the description of this episode if you want to take it yourself. Let us know what clan you're from. So start the quiz. Okay, are you ready?
Oh my gosh. Yes.
Okay. You are lost in the forest with no equipment. How would you find your way out? Just charge forward. It will take me somewhere. Look for a river and follow the flow. Determine the direction based on the sun and stars. Examine the plants around me and use moss as a navigation. Or navigate based on the animals' trails.
I feel like that would just take me to the animals.
Yeah, which depending on what animals they are would not be good.
Yeah, I don't want to run into it like a mountain lion or something. I did not know moss was a thing you could use. So
no, moss is like, I forget which one it is. This actually would have been my answer. Is it only grows on like the right side or left. I forget which side it is, but I think only grows on one side. That can tell you like which way is north or south or whatever. I forget which exactly what it is, but that's what I would use. I remember. I think we're actually on an episode of SpongeBob or something. So I don't know if that's accurate, but who knows? I think
I'll collect that then. I'll remember that. I feel like I'm not smart enough to. I would have to really study to know the direction based on the sun and the stars. I don't know otherwise. I've heard the river thing. Because it would at least take me to a bigger body of water, which could be a possible good thing. I don't want to just charge for it. I feel like I probably would, knowing me, if I'm in a panic mode, but I think the good thing to do would be to look for a river and follow it.
Right.
Alright. It's your birthday. What would you like to receive as a gift? The latest gadget? Functional food or beverage that's good for health? A unicorn? Or binoculars? A unicorn? What?
I'll take a unicorn if they're real, I guess, but I don't know if that's like. Are we talking a real unicorn or like a stuffed unicorn? Because that's two very different things.
We have a lot at my store. You can take your pick.
Well, I want a stuffed one. I want a real one. That's the issue. Do you have real unicorns at your store?
Nah. I like to think I have the philosophy that everything is real until I
fully believe in unicorns. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, I believe in everything, bro.
With this question, I don't know if they're talking about a real one or a stuffed one.
They might be thinking a real one. I'm gonna say real one.
Yeah, okay.
But I'm not gonna choose it. The latest gadget, function food, or beverage that's good for health. Nah, I don't want that. It's a gift. I already got to worry about that in my regular time. Give me something else.
Okay. What is your favorite flower? Jasmine, bellflower, sunflower, plumeria, hortensia, rose, hibiscus, lily, lotus. I love them all, or I'm not that into flowers.
My favorite flower is not on here, and other than that, I don't like flowers.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say sunflower because of Last Twilight.
Oh, yeah, but no, I don't like flowers.
I think my birth flower is a rose.
Oh, fancy.
I don't necessarily like them, but I don't want to be like, oh, I'm not that into flowers, because I feel like that's not gonna give you an answer.
I fucking hate flowers, so I
Well,
will choose that.
okay, fine.
Part of me kind of wants to choose the lily because there's a movie called Imagine Me and You. It's a lesbian movie, and there's a whole thing in it where she's a florist. One of them is a florist, and she knows the meaning behind the flowers, and she says the lily means I dare you to love me. And I was like, ooh, that's kind of cool. I really like that. Part of me wants to choose the lily for that reason, but I don't like flowers except for daisies, and I obsess over daisies. So like daisies are the only exception here, and they're not on the list. So I don't like flowers. All right, you are going to buy a sofa. What feature would interest you the most? Leather sofa, cool to the touch. Fabric sofa with soft surface texture. The texture doesn't matter, but the color and design should be good. And the outer appearance doesn't matter, but it should be soft and comfortable.
That's what I'm picking. The outer appearance.
That's me too. That's what I'm picking. I don't mind as long as I'm comfy on it.
If you could choose one superpower, what would you choose? Heal any disease, fly, see clearly in the dark, supervision that zooms into tiny details and sees clearly from afar, teleportation, talk to animals, control the plants, or summon the winds.
These are cool. Some of these I haven't heard of.
Some of these are weird, I will say.
Some of these are different. I like it. That's cool. Okay. I have said, you know what? I've said this. I've always said this. I want to be able to teleport. Part of me wants to heal any disease, but like also I don't want to fuck up the planet with like overpopulation. So like I'm not gonna put that in my hands. I like if someone dies, I feel like it's gonna be on me because I didn't heal them. So like the guilt would drive me insane. I'm gonna choose teleportation because then I could literally go anywhere I want without having to pay for plane tickets.
I'm gonna say control the plans only because have you seen Sky High?
Yeah, no.
yes. There's one girl who like control plan like attacks like all the clones or whatever. Like every time I think of controlling plants, that's what I think of. I'm like, that's badass. That's
I literally
so cool.
I just thought of that when I saw control the plants. My first thought was Poison Ivy or Sky High.
Yeah,
like I thought of the one scene.
Yeah, so I would pick that.
Vibes, honestly, but I hate flowers. No. Teleportation. Who do you trust the most? Family, friends, lover, attendant, or mentor? I think attendant is like chocolate levels.
Right, yeah.
Like,
chocolate or Beitai, maybe. Or outside
yeah.
Lover. Yeah.
Outside lover, yeah.
I don't have a lover, so I'm gonna say friends. I'm
gonna say friends too, because like I love family, but like you don't choose your family, but you choose your friends. And that way I would trust my judgment.
I was gonna say, yeah, I also like I tell my friends more than I tell my family stuff.
Yeah.
So
that's a good point. I agree.
You are taking a walk at night in Emily, and someone suspicious is following you. What will you do? Keep walking. They won't try to harm me, and even if they did, Emily police will do their job. Confront them directly. I am ready for every possible outcome. Ask help the nearest stranger I encounter. Connect my phone to the nearest speaker and put on alarm sounds to chase them off. Go to the nearest night market where it's still crowded just to be safe. Then call the police and a friend to accompany you home.
The last one. I'm not gonna trust the police, for one. Confront them directly. Nah, I'm too scared to do that. Ask help from the nearest stranger. What if... My whole thing is like, what if they're not following me and I just look like an idiot?
Well, that's why I'm picking the first one, keep walking, because odds are they won't try to attack me, because odds are they're not. Like...
But then there's also a part of me that like is like, what if they do and I'm alone? So... I'm gonna do the last one because like I can at least lose them in the crowd. And if they're still following me, like, through a crowd, and they look like they're following me through a crowd, you'll be able to tell, and then you can call, like, the police or a friend to come to your phone. But connecting your phone to the nearest speaker is unhinged. That's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Alright, you feel tired from a long, exhausting day. What will you do first? I do this every day, so let's see. Go straight to the fluffy, comfortable bed, usually what I do. Prepare a hot bath and soak in it. Go for a relaxing massage, or eat dinner, drink vitamins, and supplements. Yeah, I kind of do a couple of these things. I would want to prepare a hot bath and soak in it, but, like, I never do.
I was going to say, I'd like to do that, but I don't.
I don't. Yeah, I'd like really like to do that, but I don't do it. So I'm gonna say I just come straight home. I put on my pajamas and I just collapse on my couch, like,
Yeah.
which is my bed. So
Yeah, we're gonna say that too. What is your ideal date inspired by Crew Den's tweet? Do your favorite sport, maybe competing against each other. Quality time at home, just us both. Visit historical and cultural sites in Emily. Horseback ride and have an outdoor picnic. Honestly, quality time at home, I think, is just.
yeah, I'm not gonna do a lot of outdoor stuff. Horseback riding would be fun, but like outdoor picnic partnered with that, I would be worried of bees. I kind of like the historical and cultural sites of Emily because then you're walking around and looking at stuff and
Hmm.
talking about it. It's good conversation. Quality time at home would be nice, but I feel like that's a much later date. I feel like that's like a we are established
Well,
kind of
it
date
says
for me.
what's your ideal date. It doesn't say like first date or like, you know.
Yeah, but if I was like picking a date, I feel like I'd be picking a first date. Like in my brain, it feels like what's your ideal date where you would like be getting to know someone. Like that feels.
Honestly, if
I
that's the
don't know.
case, I'd go horseback riding and have a picnic. So I'm changing my answer.
I'm visiting. I'm visiting cultural sites. It'd be really kind of cool to like walk around like a because I've been to like castles in the UK like that aren't castles anymore. They're kind of just ruins
Right.
and have walked around them and it's really fun. It's really interesting. So I would do that. Oh, here we go. They're all here. Look at all of them. Your favorite subject:
Oh,
math,
jeez.
chemistry, physics, biology, history, sociology, geography, economics, art, language, or physical education. Oh, there's too many here that I want to pick. There are 3 here at the very least that I want to pick.
I'm torn between
Uh,
art or language.
I'm torn between math, sociology, and language.
What's sociology again?
Sociology is basically like societal stuff. Like I took a intro. I think it was intro to sociology, or no, psychology of sociology. I don't know, something like that in college. It was one of my classes, and we were talking about like LGBTQ stuff. We were talking about like race related. We were talking about everything. We were talking about just like society as a whole and how it impacts certain people. So I would love to take that class. It would be interesting to take again. I did pretty well in that class because I was like, I actually care about the stuff I'm talking about. But I really love math and I love, you know what, language.
Yeah, I'm picking language.
I really love language. I'm there for it.
Where do you want to spend your holiday? On the beach, where I can smell the sea, touch the sand, and feel the sun. On the mountains, where the ambiance is calm and the air is fresh and chill. In the countryside, with all the plantation and farms. In the city, with the varying culinary choices and shopping centers.
Oh, I'm torn between two.
I'm picking
I
a
either want
mountain.
to go to the, I want to go to the beach or the city.
I'm going to the mountain.
Here's the thing. Here's my thought process. I want to live in a city. I don't want to just go on holiday in a city.
Right.
But on the beach, I could go on vacation on the beach, where all my troubles wash away when I lay on the sand. Yes, I'm down. Okay, beach.
Okay.
All right. Oh no. Okay.
What?
Okay. No. I'll explain my thought process behind that. Like the, I was like thrown for a second. I went, oh wait. Okay, I understand what you're saying.
Oh, what?
Okay.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Wait. Oh, do we have oh, okay. What can we say here?
Oh,
Should we say the
there
little?
are like traits above the people of the
Yeah,
city.
I was gonna say that. Yeah, the traits. Okay. Do you want to say your traits first?
Strong-willed, caring, brave, loyal, and earns others' loyalty.
Are you Asawatin?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, let's go. I've got humble, thoughtful, mysterious, peace loving, and observer.
I feel like I have to do the blue shark or the pink phoenix.
You gotta pick one.
I'll go with the phoenix
No.
shark.
Yeah. Yeah. Menagerie. Yeah, what's all our little things on here?
I
This is so
can't
interesting.
fucking see. I'm so zoomed out.
Neither can I. Yeah.
Gold,
Okay.
white, and gold are my colors.
How do we zoom? Zoom.
My horse. Oh, Lily's the flower. Ruler of the North. Horse is my animal, and that's about it. And then all the people on this list who I don't actually give a shit about.
Let me see if I can. Oh, there we go. Okay, I saved the picture and I can zoom. Okay. Cool. Okay. Yeah. No, I was like this because it said I saw Prince Wasim and I saw Jay, and I was like, he's not though. Was this made before like he wasn't revealed as his son? And then it said people in the city. I went, oh, crazy. He's
Yeah.
okay. And it says non-royalty under his name. Let's see. Identity. Rulers of the South. Ooh, we're South. Let's go. Pearl white. Pearl. Yeah, it's got all the pearls everywhere. Blue. Blue is the color. Oh yeah, the two colors. That's right. It shows the two colors. Pearl white and blue. And then their thing is pearls.
I'm white and gold.
White and gold, yeah. Shark. Friends of the Guiding Stars. Ooh, yeah, because of the lantern thing. Wasn't it? Like guiding the lanterns would like light the way so that they could see the stars to come home. Wasn't it the guiding star? Like the whole lantern thing was.
Right. Yeah.
Stars, right? Yeah. And it shows me the palace. Oh, that's cool. Oh, this is awesome. This is a really good quiz.
Yeah.
Awesome. You know what? Since I saw like watching the show, I was like, I would probably be Blue Sharks. Yeah. Like I would, knowing me, I probably would. And as it went through the, what are they, traits? I was like, oh wow, this actually like this got it pretty right. Also, yours, honestly, feels right too. It feels very Leo. I don't know why.
Yeah.
It feels very Leo. This feels very Pisces.
No, I don't hate any of the traits, like strong-willed, caring, brave, loyal, and earns others' loyalty, like all that. I feel like that all fits me. I just don't like any of the people here. Like that's the only issue.
Yeah, that's the problem. You know what? Here's the thing. If you're there or if you're in the clan, you can fight to change it.
I would.
There you go.
Like kill them all. I mean, what?
Who said that? Whoa! Who said that?
What?
Whoa!
Sorry.
Whoa!
Anyway, our next quiz. Okay, our next quiz is by Thunderly.
Yeah!
Which next Prince character are you? I'm currently watching it while creating it, so as it becomes my new obsession, here are the quiz. Know who you are in the series. I hope you all enjoy. You can find me on Instagram if you want to request anything.
If you were a character in a fantasy royal novel, which cast would you be in? Someone working for royalty, the prince, the princess, or not linked at all with royalty? See, this is who would I be, not who would I want to be.
It says if you were a character, yeah.
Here's the thing. I feel like I would be not at all linked with royalty, but I feel like I would be the love interest of royalty. Whenever I read like books where it's like non-royals and royals, I'll be like, yeah, I'm the non-royal one falling in love with the royalty. That's me.
I'll say I'm the prince mainly because I just got the Golden Horse clan, so I'm like they're
like all
in charge
in
right
there.
now. So
yeah, there you go.
Okay, what sport is your favorite? Fencing, boxing. I prefer doing art, or I don't really like sports. If we're talking outside of like the painting, drawing art, like other art equivalents, then I'll say art.
Yeah, if we're talking about arts.
Like the arts or like art?
The arts.
The arts?
I want to say, I'm hoping it's the arts, so I'll
say the arts too. Because otherwise I don't really like sports.
Yeah, I don't like sports either. What's your favorite color? Yellow, green, pink, purple, blue, brown, white, black.
Black.
I've been kind of moving around, but these days it's blue. See, I would do well in sharks, actually.
What is your favorite animal? Rabbit, bat, tiger, red panda, mouse, dog, cat, or parrot? These pictures are so cute.
These are the cutest pictures. Oh my god. Person who made this, hi, if you're listening, you chose the cutest fucking pictures. And so it's really hard because you're making me want to choose all of them.
I know, I'm like, because even the bat looks adorable.
I'm not a bird person, and I want to pick the bird because it's fucking adorable. Like, look at, oh my god.
Look at the bunny in the book.
No, because the bunny is really getting to me. The bunny is the first thing I saw on mine, and I was like, oh shit. The bunny is adorable.
I'm torn between tiger or cat, because I know outside these pictures, those would have been my two choices, either a tiger or cat.
Oh, yeah,
because I'm so obsessed with feeding a baby tiger cub after you're a Sky. I'm going to pick tiger.
It would for me too, but I really want to pick the bunny. That's a really cute bunny. But, like, I'm a cat person. Like, I've only ever had a guinea pig other than a cat and a dog. Like, yeah, like... I want to pick cat, but, like... This is really difficult. Why did you pick these pictures?
I didn't!
Not you, the person who did these.
Not my fault.
I love you, but why did you do this to me? You've given, I mean, thank you, because now I have this picture of a bunny that I'm gonna cherish for all of life. I'm gonna in fact go in here and save the picture.
The way I see it is think outside the picture. Think of the animal itself. That's how I did, and that's why I picked tiger.
But I want that bunny. Okay, well, okay.
It might not be that bunny specifically, though. Yeah.
I'm not
Look away from the bunny.
You don't know. It could be that bunny.
It might not be. There are lots of bunnies.
I'll pick the cat. I'll pick the cat. That's my. The question is, what's your favorite animal, not what's your favorite picture of the animal.
Right. Exactly.
Oh.
It's not
women.
Pick a picture.
Period. I just I was about to. Yeah. I already did the cat, but I was about to. I literally was about to I literally just went women and clicked it and was about to skip, but then I realized I need to read the question.
Oh yeah. This is your question, so read it.
I was about to skip it entirely. Who do you love? Women, men, both, or none? I love how women is with a period. Yes, women. Period.
Both.
I literally went here and went women next, and then I was like, wait, I gotta say shit.
Okay, which is your favorite flower? Back to this question: sunflowers, clematis, daisies, lilies, red spider lilies, poppies, forgive me not. Is that really a flower? And cherry blossom. Yeah.
There's a red spider. Holy shit. No, yeah, forget-me-nots are a flower, and I always love the name of that, but, again, only flower I like is daisies, and I really respect you for putting daisies on this list. Thank you.
I think cherry blossoms.
Daisies! There's a K-pop song called Daisies by the group, Pentagon. Really good. I love it because it's called Daisies. Anyway. Choose a singer or group. Eminem, Dua Lipa, Queen, Idol, Mac DeMarco, the Marias, whatever that's Bia Badoobie.
Biba Doobie.
Biba Doobie. I feel like I heard about this person. I feel like they were at Coachella or something. Harry Styles. Here's the thing, I don't like Idol. Not that I don't like Idol. I like some of their music, but they're the only K-pop group. They're the only K-pop group on this list.
Oh.
I think. I don't know if Bida Booty is. I'm sure that's not how you say it either. But Idol, I like some of their songs, but as a group, I don't really follow them. I've never actually vibed with them that well, right. And there's only a couple songs I like, so I'm gonna go with my roots here. And my dad made me listen to Queen as a child, and I love Queen. He had me grow up on Queen, so I'll pick Queen.
I'll say Dua Lipa because I know that one song "Levitating," and that's why. And when I read her name, I was that's what I thought of. So I'm like, okay, sure.
Dua Lipa's I think it's one of her debut albums. I love every song on that album, so I do really like Dua Lipa.
Okay. What sin resonates with you the most? Idolatry? What?
What the fuck is happening? Idolatry.
Judging, envy, greed, homosexuality, sloth, lying, and bitterness. What is idolatry?
Idolatry is putting someone on a pedestal, or it's honestly if you're a big Taylor Swift for you.
Yeah. As soon as you were talking, I was like, wait a minute, maybe.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. I was
who would you?
These, so I'm kind of I don't.
Here's
know
the thing.
Is there an all option? Because
I thought it was gonna say it said what sin resonates with you most, and so I'll still pick homosexuality. But what's funny is I thought it was gonna say what's your favorite sin. I was like, period, homo. That's my favorite one.
I don't know.
I could pick a lot of these though.
Every single one of these I have done.
I have lied many a time.
Relatively recently.
I literally have done a lot of these recently. I did idolatry 2 seconds ago when I watched an 80s video.
Yeah, I'll pick envy. For whatever reason.
I'm a homo, so.
Oh, what's your? No, wait, this is your. Never mind.
Also, wait, I would like to point out, I know it was a funny question, but I would like to say this to people listening, just in case, there are right-wing people listening. Homosexuality isn't a sin defined in the Bible.
I don't think any of those. Well, no, it does. There's said the 7 sins, right?
No, but that's not one of them.
No, I know, but I'm saying not half those sins were on there. There was no lust.
No, yeah,
which is what I thought of and wanted to pick, but it wasn't there.
I think they were Bible ones picked, But I would like to point this out, just in case people are listening, that
what
it wasn't even.
What comes seven sons? Sorry,
Okay,
you keep going. Sorry. Oh, jeez, hi.
okay.
Sorry.
So I would like to point this out, just in case there are people listening that say otherwise. But it wasn't even labeled a sin in the Bible until 1946, when a group of translators changed it from what was originally a man lying with a young boy, which is basically pedophilia. That was what it was originally, and then a group of translators in 1946 said, "Wait, let's make it gay people. Let's make it men with men instead of older man with younger boy." So it never was. It was actually a whole thing in older cultures to, like, honestly, homosexuality was seen as like higher relationships. So I would like to point that out, just in case anyone listening is right wing or right leaning or follows the Bible and thinks homosexuality is a sin. It's not. A bunch of translators changed it that way.
After the show we just talked about, which is clearly not pointing that in any direction, and odds are no one like that would be listening to this.
You never fucking know, and I would like to point it out because in today's world, it's literally a tough thing going on right now, and people aren't looking into if I should have rights
anyway,
right now, which is really pissing me off.
That I was talking about were lust, gluttony, greed, sloth, wrath, envy, and pride. Which half of those weren't even on the list, which I'm kind of bullshit about because I want to pick lust for fun.
I don't think they were based on the 7 sins. There were some of them that were, but some of them were based on Bible sins, and that's not one. Not that saying that this person like did that because of that, but I'm saying it's just like, just so you guys know.
Anyway, next question.
Where my current mind is at. I have to say these things because it's kind of needed right now. Anyway. What is this you or me? Me?
Yeah.
What's your red flag in a relationship? Keep everything for themselves. Interesting. Overprotective. Scared of commitment. Oops, that's me. Careerist. Jealous. Ghosting or unpolite. Ghosting is also kind of me. I feel really bad. Some of these are me.
So it's red flag in a relationship.
Yeah. So if you're in a relationship and
so it's not you. It's like if you were dating someone, what would be a red flag?
Exactly. So I do apologize to the people where I've done multiple of these things too.
Is careerist a workaholic, pretty much?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm basically always on the phone. Honestly, that would kind of be one for me because I have like past, I don't want to say trauma, but like whenever we were doing stuff at my dad's house, he'd always be on his phone working, and I'm like, I know, I get it, you have a job, but like, hello, can you maybe vibe with the holiday? Like, so I might pick that.
I'm picking scare commitment because I feel like that's not good for a relationship, period. And like if you are in a relationship, you should not be in one if you are scared of commitment. Sorry, Emma, not really, but like also you're making a face, so I did want to call you out on that. But honestly, I feel like
please call me out. Yeah.
I know that's like a true thing. Like if I was dating someone who's scared of a commitment, I wouldn't. That's like a red flag because it's like I either conquer this or I'll move on because it's not fair for anyone involved.
No, I agree. Even though that is definitely me, I've done scared of committing and ghosting in one relationship specifically. And I do apologize to that person, even though they're probably not listening. I'm stuck now because I also saw unpolite. I don't like not polite people. There was a woman at work yesterday who like basically treated me and the other workers there like we were their servant, which was super fun. She like threw the coupon on the desk and knocked when we weren't paying attention. I was like, hello, like but I feel like if I'm dating someone who's like unpolite, I feel like I could pull them aside and be like, whoa, that's probably not okay, and like we could grow from that. Yeah,
the thing with all the other ones, except for scare commitment for me, was like I could see if I was dating someone doing that, but I could also be like, okay, that's also kind of hot too. Like, you know, like the jealousy, overprotectiveness, like all the like
I can fix him. No,
right,
maybe I can't.
Exactly. Yeah. Pretty much it's like I could work with this.
I can work with this. We can get somewhere. But with careerist, it's hard to argue against their job. And like it's one of those things where like I get it, you have a job, and it's hard for me to just like step in and change that. I can't just do that. But like it's not something that I would want in a relationship.
If you could live out a love trope, what would it be? Enemies to lovers, only sex friends. I thought that said only friends for a second, and I was screaming. Fake dating, slow burn, love at first sight, high school lovers, forbidden romance, or childhood lovers.
If soulmates was here, I'd fucking do it. Because that's my trope. That's my favorite trope.
See, and we all know I love an enemies to lovers, but I don't think I'm going to pick that.
Yeah, do you think you'd be in it? Like...
Well, I mean, yes,
It's
but
fun
I'm
to
also like,
watch.
so this is pretty much like almost like a go back in time situation. Like if you pick like childhood or high school lovers, like then that's like a go back in
Yeah,
time and
yeah,
make it then.
exactly. I've kind of experienced the childhood, like like
I had like a
childhood friends
one-sided
to
version which ended very badly, which I would like to
uh
maybe correct, um, if I could, but I
it was
cannot.
very I feel like with mine it was very like it was on and off a lot. And it was a dude as well, so that's probably another issue. But it was, yeah, it was a whole thing. So I feel like I've already done that, and I feel like I don't know what else it would look like because I don't really know how I
Right.
would go back in time and experience that. So I'm not gonna choose those. And slow burn would drive me absolutely up the wall. I feel like I've experienced a one-sided slow burn, and I don't want to do it again. Um,
Yeah.
but I'm a romantic ass bitch. I would take love at first sight because I believe in it. It's like honestly, that's similar enough to soulmates for me to choose.
Right, I was gonna say that pretty much is like soulmate replacement.
Yeah,
Um, I part of me wants to say only sex friends just for the because it's funny. Um,
I feel like you would too. I feel like that was one of your
I know
options.
that's like
Like when I was
calling to
looking
me
at this.
too, but I'm also like, if I'm being serious about this, I do think like if I could rewrite my whole childhood one-sided childhood lover story, I would.
If you could rewrite it, yeah,
So
why
I'm
not?
picking that.
I feel like Forbidden would break my heart. Enemies to lovers, I wouldn't be able to do that because I can hold a grudge like nobody's business. So I would not break. It would take a lot for me to break and admit that I'm falling in love with you if we were enemies to lovers. It would take something spectacular for me to break my grudge. Nah, that ain't happening. All right. What would your life be like with the person you love? Thanks, Lucera, for the suggestion. Oh, someone suggested it. What would your life be like with the person you love? Breakups every 2 weeks. That was the original relationship I was in, where we were friends to childhood friends together. Listener and yapper. Yeah. Highs and lows, but always together. Princess treatment or nothing. Or living together in harmony, no quarrels at all. I feel like if you don't fight, it's a red flag.
Yeah, I said high and lows, but always together.
I like that. I feel like part of me wants to say listener and yapper because I know I'd be the fucking yapper in a relationship, but I want the highs and lows because it really shows your strength as a couple that way.
You're
And we
right.
talked about this in Your Sky. If there's no fighting at all, then it's a red flag. But they
Yeah.
fought and they forgave each other.
Yeah, they had issues.
They had issues and they solved them. Like, that's green.
Mm. Your fave quote from one of the characters you could get as an answer to this quiz. I'm gonna
Ah.
complete those answers during the airing of the series.
Oh, okay.
I may
Okay,
not have
so
many choices, but whatever I choose, can you be by my side forever? I noticed that you were trying so hard to do this. Being your companion comes with a duty to take blame for you. At a time like this, you shouldn't be alone. You should be with me, not with someone else.
Oh, this is actually kind of difficult because here's the thing. I know that's the Pei Tai quote, being your companion comes with duty, take the blame for you.
Yeah.
But I don't like that quote. That was very much like a before they kind of like
Well, yeah, I mean,
stood up for
whoever made it
themselves.
said they were doing it, and this has been out for a few weeks, so
Exactly.
it would probably be before that episode.
So I don't think I'd choose that. I'm gonna choose based on the quote and not the people who said it.
Yeah, I honestly don't remember who said that outside of Pit Eyes.
Yeah, outside of Pei Tai, I'm not sure who said what. I feel like the only one that I feel like works for me is I may not have many choices, but whatever I choose, can you be on my side? But like, I feel like
I'm gonna
I don't like
pick
any of
at
it.
a time like this, you shouldn't be alone.
I kind of agree with you because I kept looking back at the one. The problem is the beginning of I may not have many choices, but whatever I choose, I would dot dot dot. I was like, this is perfect. And then can you be by my side forever? It's like asking someone to like just stay with you while because you don't have other choices. I don't know. That feels like it went sideways for me. So I think at a time like this, you shouldn't be alone. Shows a lot of like care, and is like, I care about you, so I will take care of you because you shouldn't be alone right now, kind of thing. I like that, so I'll choose that too. All right, we adding anything? Add something. Who'd I get? Who'd I get? Who'd I get? All right. Oh, there's no blurbs.
Oh, there's no blurb. Oh, jeez.
All right.
Oh, I'm in the. Never mind. That would spoil it. I went down to see the result. I was like, wait, I'm not gonna say that.
I was looking at the percentages right now. How about this? Are you in the upper half or the lower half? Like upper 4 or lower 4?
I'm in the upper 4.
I'm in the upper 4 too.
So you're either Sharon, Jay, Kanan, or Ramil.
Yes. I can't remember. Did we choose very similar answers? No, I don't feel like we did.
I feel like if I were to pick a character for you to be out of the show, I feel like Jay kind of fits you. I don't know if you got Jay, but
I didn't get Jay.
You did?
I feel like I didn't get Jay.
Oh,
I feel like that would have been good though. I feel like I kind of like would have been Jay. I feel like
Jay would make sense for you, but
good shut on.
Yeah.
Yeah, so did I. What the fuck?
I'm not sure I see that, I will be honest.
I'm not sure I see it either. I need a blurb. I need a blurb is what I need.
But also, granted, this quiz was made like halfway through the show or something, so it wasn't like we didn't reach the end, so it's like, you know.
Yeah, other than the one that we took and the one that's based on the first 3 episodes. No. We could try it. See what happens.
Oh yeah, the one on my drama list?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Let's do it.
We can try it, just see what happens.
Oh god.
Right.
What is your basic archetype? Funny, talkative, energetic, careful, strategist, wary, reserved, loyal, principled, assertive, brave, open-minded, ambitious, competitive, proud, quiet, obedient, nice, sassy, bold, determined, calm, wise, thoughtful, cunning, observant, morally ambiguous. Oh god, that was a lot.
Morally ambiguous, that's funny. I wanna say
I'm like a bunch of these, but only like 1 or 2 of them in like different sections.
Yeah. I feel like I'm a mix between assertive, brave, and open-minded, and funny, talkative, and energetic.
I feel like I'm a mix between reserved, loyal, principled, assertive, brave, open-minded, or sassy, bold, and determined.
For now, I'll choose funny, talkative, energetic.
Yeah, I can see that for you. I'll pick sassy, bold, and determined, I guess.
Sassy. Favorite color: pink, purple, black, Whole Foods green, dark green, pale blue, gold, pale yellow, or copper.
Black.
I guess I'll choose pale blue. I'm more of a blue. But you know what? I vibe with Whole Foods green. I'll pick it.
Okay. If someone you love is threatened, you challenge the aggressor directly, watch and wait for the perfect moment to act. Provide quiet and unshaken support. Stay calm and take charge. Use logic. Drive the enemy's crazy with talking. Plan a way to outmaneuver the enemy. Distract them with your charm or try to meditate and find peace.
I feel like I'm not much of a challenger. I feel like I don't like go up to someone and go like, "How dare you do this?" Like I want to be that person, but I feel like I'm a bit like, and I don't know if it as anything would like bring that out in me. Like it's never happened, so right. I don't know who I'd be. I feel like I would maybe provide quiet but unshakable support. I feel like I'd be next to them going, "Hey, are you okay?" I feel like I'd be that person.
I would plan a way to outmaneuver the enemy.
Nice. Logic. I like that. Or like, not logic, but logic. Choose a royal role you'd thrive in. Heir with a vision. Be cunning. Lawmaker or minister, defense or military head, strategic advisor, diplomatic ambassador. These are words I don't know very much. Monarch, crisis manager, secret protector, or cultural ambassador. I like the idea of cultural ambassador, I will say.
I'd be secret protector because I know how to keep a secret.
I'm not gonna keep it. I'll tell fucking everyone everything. I feel like I'm not good as a lawmaker because I don't do well learning laws. I feel like I don't do well learning that side of politics, which is where I fall short in the like, activist era. And I definitely don't want to do anything with the military. I definitely feel like I'd be a cultural ambassador, just like learning about a culture and then like being the ambassador for that culture and just spreading it and being like spreading the knowledge. I like that.
Okay. What's your greatest fear? Being irrelevant, not being taken seriously, being emotionally exposed, have no one to talk to, losing control, not achieving your ambition, not able to protect the people you want, losing tradition and legacy, or losing those you love. Probably losing those you love.
Part of me wants to say losing control, but also I don't have much control now. because I have my ADHD, I always feel like I'm never in control. So I feel like I don't have it now, and I'm used to that. But I feel like if ever I were to gain it back completely,
Mm.
then that would be my fear. But I'm already sitting here, lost it. It's hard to. I'm trying to claw it back. Uh, not achieving my ambitions. I feel like if I just flatlined for my whole life,
Mm.
like Kanin, uh, like Kanin's storyline, I feel like I would be very disappointed in myself. Like I always want to do something, and whenever I don't do it, I get really disappointed in myself. So I'll say not achieving your ambitions.
Mm.
Pick a symbolic object. A sketchbook, a sealed envelope, a compass, a magnifying glass, a crown, a mask, a rose with thorns, a scroll, or a mirror. Ooh, this is cool.
I'm gonna say a mask.
Like one of the
Sure.
masquerade ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a vibe. I feel like a sealed envelope has so many secrets inside. You never know what's in there. Ooh, unless you definitely know it's spam email, or spam mail.
Right.
I think I'm torn between a compass and a magnifying glass. A compass will take you places. Magnifying glass will be I don't know, it reminds me of detectives and shit. I'll take a compass. Compass would be cool. Even though I don't know directions, I feel like it would inspire me to do something with it, you know?
Hmm. Which of these quotes feel like you? Don't look at me unless you're ready to see it all. I'll do whatever it takes to protect them. Some traditions are meant to be broken. Power is a tool of vision. Sometimes you have to bend the rules. My silence doesn't mean surrender. Even strength needs softness. Why be so quiet when the world is full of things to say, feel, and sparkle about? If I have to be the storm to protect you, so be it.
Oh, that's pretty sick.
I like
Wait.
that one. I like the storm one.
If I have to be the storm to protect you, so be it. That's pretty sick, I'm not gonna lie. I don't like powers the tool of vision. That feels like something the king would say.
I mean, anyone in the show say any of these, or are these all just like random?
I don't even know, because some of them feel familiar. So I don't know.
Yeah, because I feel like tradition's meant to be broken. I feel like that was said as some, but not in the first three
I
episodes.
feel like no, not the first three. So they could have changed it. Who knows?
I'll be the storm protector. That's my answer.
I'd be quiet when the world is full of things to say, feel, and sparkle. Oh wait, fuck off. That might be mine. Why be so quiet when the world is so full of things to say, feel, and sparkle about? Oh, bitch, that's awesome. Okay, I think I found mine, but let me look at the other ones as well. Some tradition meant to be broken. Love that. Don't look at me unless you're ready to see it all. Love that. These are really good quotes.
Yeah.
Like I could write these down and live by these. Silence doesn't mean surrender. Yeah. Oh, these are so good. What the fuck? Even strength needs softness. Oh, I'll do whatever it takes to this. These are all really fucking good.
Yeah, props to SJ, who I think made this quiz with these quotes.
Yeah, these are bro, SJ. Tell me where the fuck you got these, because I want to read everything that has to do with these, because I want to know why be quiet in the world when the world is full of things to say, feel, and sparkle about, and if I have to be the storm to protect you, so be it. I need to know what that's from.
Mm-hmm. You want?
I'm trying to just judge the look on your face to see if you got what I got, but maybe not. I don't know. Okay, I'll read my blurb. Okay. You're the ultimate ride or die. Reliable, practical, and always one step ahead. Like this person. You might roll your eyes at the chaos around you, but deep down you care more than you've let on. Your sharp wit and sarcastic combats often steal the show. You're the grounding force in a whirlwind of drama, and honestly, where would the Royals be without you?
Is that Ramo?
No.
What the fuck is that?
It's Chuck D.
Oh my god.
Where would the Royals be without him? What do you mean?
No,
That's
I did
Chuck
not
D.
get that.
Okay, I was looking at your face to see if you did it, but I feel like I
trust me,
if
I did, you would see the eye roll I had. Anyway, loyal, disciplined, and deeply principled, you're the kind of person other relies on in times of crisis. Like blank, you're not just a protector. You're a quiet force of stability and strength. You may appear reserved, but underneath the calm exterior lies a deep well of emotion and fierce devotion to those you care about. You value honor, but you're not afraid to break the rules if it means protecting someone you love.
Is it Chadon?
Yeah.
Bro, I think you are then.
I guess
like,
so, apparently. I don't fucking know. I will say the blurb did make sense to me.
Yeah, now that we have a blurb, I feel like the blurb made sense for you as well.
Yeah. Anyway, ship or rip it?
Ship it or rip it!
Okay. So on the wheel, we have Kanin, Sharon, Ramil, Peitai, Calvin J, Ava, Mira, Vedish, Chakri, Joe, June, Billy, and Emma.
Oh, good, not the dads. Okay.
No, I was like, that seems a bit too old for that.
Yeah, and also, this is gonna be interesting since like only a couple characters were like near perfect. like
I know,
everyone
and
else
like,
who had something needed
yeah,
something.
see how the
Like,
vibe is with who people get
let's feel
paired
it
with or
out.
whatever.
Feel it out.
Sharon. Sharon and Jay.
Jay can do better. I'm sorry, Jay. I'm sorry, Jay. I didn't mean that. I was like, Jay can do better. I'm sorry, Charan. I didn't mean that. Like, Charan is even above Jay, so I don't know why I'm saying that. But like, in my tier list, but I don't see it.
I honestly, it's one of those things where I could take it or leave it. I'm not super strong on one side, but
The vibe isn't matching up for me.
yeah. Okay, Ramil.
Destiny.
Ramil Destiny. Ramil and Billy.
Oh, look at you! I was like, if it's Billy, that's gonna be quite funny. I'll ship it for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mira. God, it's fucking.
Give me what the show couldn't. Give me what the show
It's
couldn't.
just starting to lag now, so I'm like trying to make sure it spins correctly. It keeps freezing. Okay. Mira and Joe.
Oh my god, we thought they were like in league with each other at one point.
I was gonna say I kind of ship it because they're both archers and they're both like coaches in a way, and like.
Wait, I could see like I'm picturing like these characters
really kind of love this.
I'm picturing these characters in a like completely different show where like if it had nothing to do with this, but they're archers and it's like oh I could see an enemies to lovers, bro. It's coming to my mind. I'm here for it.
Mira and Joe, we ship it apparently.
Oh god, apparently we should. The fuck?
Kanin and Peitai. No.
No, not at all.
No, I don't lie.
They're friends, if anything.
Yeah. Ava and Chakri.
No. No.
No.
No. This is just a lot of no's. This is not going well.
I mean, I got ship. I'm fine.
You got the one, yes, yeah.
Well,
you got
Joe and
one,
fucking
yeah.
Mira. The surprise ship too.
The surprise ship. Oh my god. Jesus.
Calvin. Ooh. Calvin and Vedish. I'm gonna say I ship that.
Why not? Yeah, actually, I'm
it would be very interesting if they teamed up and like worked together and like interacted.
I'm intrigued. I'm gonna say Jay is his own character, and Calvin and Jay have never interacted.
Right? Yeah,
And
outside of Jay. But...
Imagine it, where he's like come to visit this country, or his father told him to go stay in this country for a bit, and he's kind of sees something out of the corner of his eye, just like a lot of different shady shit going on, and then he runs into Vedish and is like, sorry, and then they both get caught up in like this one moment of like near-death experience or something, and they're kind of bonded through that, and I'm writing in my own story here. This is great.
Calvin and Vedish, who knew?
Woohoo!
But that leaves Emma and June.
Oh.
I say ship it, but it'd be very sad because she's sick and dying.
She's sick and dying, so I feel
but
like
she doesn't die. Maybe she gets better.
Maybe she gets better. I hope she does.
Yeah. it could work out.
It could work out. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. And then I could be in Jay's family and we could all be activists.
Right, yeah. You'd be with Jay and Sharon. Is that who we got?
Oh,
Jay
yes.
and Sharon.
This is my family.
Yeah. Okay, so that's ship it or rip it.
Goodness gracious. Oh, should we do Fuck, Marry, Kill?
You're right. Hang on, let me bring up the wheel again.
This is an option.
Yeah.
We should add some people to the. We add the papas.
Well, then we would have to maybe marry some of them too.
Oh yeah, I don't want to do that.
Like,
never mind.
Or fuck them. Like that's the thing. They're like we
would
don't get to kill everyone.
Yeah, it would only work if we could kill all of them.
Yeah. Let's see. Give it a little shuffle, and we will spin the wheel.
Hooray!
Okay. First up is Joe.
Interesting. I know what I'm doing with Joe.
Do you?
Yeah. I feel it.
Okay. Oh, well, Joe or Ramil.
All right.
Right now, this seems very easy, depending on who the third one is. Joe, Ramil, and Calvin. Yeah, that's fairly easy.
Okay, well, kill Joe, obviously.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill Joe, fuck Calvin, marry Ramil.
Calvin doesn't want to be a prince or a king anymore, and he's kind of renouncing that, right?
Well, that's only because he met Jay.
True.
This seems
True. But let's just let that be the thing.
okay.
And Ramil is a prince, and it's like, fine, great, I'll be a princess, whatever. However, he's a prince in a family that just sucks. Like, I gotta deal with that family now. Like, I don't know if I want to do that.
But we did see at the end, Ramil kind of tells his dad off and is kind of like, look, we might be father and son by name, but I'm also not going to take orders from you anymore. Like, he'd be his own person by the end. So.
Fair. I feel like if we got more from Calvin, I would have easily said marry and then fuck Ramil and then kill. But well, I'm not gonna. So marry Ramil because he has more character to him, at the very least.
Okay, next is Mira.
Ooh, don't give me too lesbian.
Mira, Vedish.
Oh.
And Peitai.
Oh no!
This is
They put the good ones.
Mira, Vedish, or Peitai.
Oh shit! No, this is horrible. Okay.
I feel like I'm marrying Peitai out of the three of them because we know Peitai would be loyal to like a fault, and he would stand up to whoever. Because we know that.
Yeah.
Vedish or Mira, or then kill. I put them like right next to each other in my tier list too, but I forget who I put higher. So like I'm trying to like judge it by that.
Here's my problem. I want to fucking marry either Vedish or Mira, but I don't want to kill Peitai. Like I don't know.
You don't want to marry Peitai?
Well, I'm fine, but like I feel like I'm more like into the other two. But like I don't want to kill him. I don't want to kill him. I don't.
Dude, I married Peitai. Dude will be loyal like nobody's business.
But I'm not looking for that necessarily.
You don't want loyalty?
I do want loyalty, but I want them to be. Well, I mean, also he would point out your faults because he did do that.
And he would like, and he also wouldn't be like beaten around or like dragged along. Like he would stand up to you if you push him hard enough.
Shit.
So Peitai's I'm marrying. I don't know who I'm. Honestly, I could coin flip whoever I fucking kill with these two because I'm like.
Here's the thing: she's an archer, and that's hot.
I know that was my one big point for Mira, but I'm also like, Peitai has so much more character where we know so much more about him in like marriage wise. Where
Jay also feels very loyal though.
Vedish.
That's what I meant. Vedish also feels very loyal.
That's the thing. I'm like,
I think I'm gonna kill Vedish, but similar to before, if we got more from him, I would have easily married him. Because he seems like a really good dude. But if we got more scenes from him and we got more seeing that than the like couple of scenes we got,
right.
I would have easily married him. So I'll say marry Peitai, fuck Mira. I don't want to kill Vedish because he's a good dude, but I just needed a little bit more.
So I'd marry Peitai, fuck Mira, kill Vedish.
Sorry, Vedish, you're so cool, and I so would have married you. But
you were so interesting at the start.
Yeah, like I was so down.
Okay, next is Ava.
Alright. I was scared she was gonna be the last one. I was like, oh god, how am I gonna choose it?
Ava, Chakri, Kanin.
I was wondering if it would be Kanin, then you gotta really make a hard choice.
I know, I'm like, I could...
Who you want to kill more? Who you want to kill
Honestly,
less?
I'd kill Kanin. No, I'd kill Chakri.
I was like, really? Okay.
I'd fuck Kanin and I'd marry Ava.
I agree.
Pretty standard.
Yeah, pretty standard actually.
Next is Sharon, Jay, and June. This is also pretty standard. I mean, June's already halfway out the door, so we kill her.
Oh god, not
and then I'd fuck Jay and marry Sharon.
Oh yeah, I mean, I would say part of me wants to say marry Jay because like we have very very similar like.
I could see you marrying Jay because you guys would vibe a lot, but
maybe we're too similar.
Huh?
But maybe we're too similar. Maybe I don't want to marry like the person that is the same as me, like kind of thing.
Well,
like,
I'm marrying Sharon, so I don't give a fuck if I'm too.
Well, yeah, apparently you're similar to Charon, because like I went ooh marry Jay, and then I was like wait Charon. He'd be like he seems to be very like stable.
Well, that's why. I mean, I marry Sharon. I'd fuck Jay and kill June.
I'll be besties. I'll be friends with benefits with Jay.
With Jay.
I'll marry Shadon. And I'm so sorry, June, but you are almost dead. So.
You're already halfway to the door. I'm sorry, June.
That's wild that you said that.
It's true. That's her whole character is, oh, I'm sick and dying.
Oh God.
Don't blame me. I didn't write this show.
Oh, that's funny.
Anyway, I think that's it.
This was a long ass after show.
I know we kept going.
That's because there was a lot to talk about. Because it's interesting because the show was such a flat line. There was like more to talk about because there was more we wanted.
Right.
Like, we spent a lot of time going, we could have had this, we could have had this, we could have had this. The potential was what we talked about.
But yeah, that's it for the next sprint. That's a wrap on that.
Woo.
Put that in a nice little bow and ship it off to Emily, I guess.
Ship it off to Emily.
And next week is when we're starting our new show, Revamp the Undead Story.
Oh, this could either be really good or really bad.
I was gonna say, I know you had like skepticism going into the trailer, but honestly, it's better going in with skepticism and not having your high, like your
start low, go high.
Exactly. So I'm honestly not upset that you're going in skeptical.
I started high with the show that must not be named, so we don't.
True. Yeah, we learned from that.
Change of pace.
The next Prince also kind of fell a little flat a little bit along the way.
Yeah. So let's start on the lower bottom and just kind of go from there.
Yeah.
Started from the bottom, now we're here, vibes.
Yeah. But yeah, so Revamp the Undead Story is Boon Prem's next vampire series. It's coming out, I think, Saturday. Saturday morning, I want to say.
Something like that, yeah. So that'll be the next one.
So we can like...
That lines up pretty well. How do we keep lining these up so well?
I don't know. It lined up... Honestly, it's funny because I'm pretty sure there was... Or I heard someone say that Boone said that. Oh, it'll probably air in October. So like, oh, okay, we don't need to worry about that for later. And then it's like, a trailer drops and it's like, oh no, it's actually the end of August. I'm like, oh, well, okay.
I guess it's sooner than...
Was that a purposeful misdirect? Because it worked.
Because it worked. Well done, Boone.
So, well done. But yeah, I'm very excited for this. Because I don't know if you know this. Do you know the little thing? So I remember back in like the Until We Meet Again days, when I would watch like Boone Prem videos and shit. I remember Boone always talked about wanting to play a vampire role and wanting to be a vampire.
Hey.
So he said fuck it and wrote a vampire series.
Was this the... Wait, he wrote this?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure. If you go on... Here, I'll pull up my drama list. I'm pretty sure he's like the writer. Or one of them. Oh, does it not say who the writer is?
It doesn't say who the writer is at all.
I swear I swear he did. Guys, I swear. I'm not making this up.
You're like, I promise, I'm not making this up. Yeah, it doesn't say who wrote it, is the problem. It just gives cinematography, director, and executive producers.
Well, that's...
But I'll go with you on that.
I swear, because I remember, this was originally in, Studio Wabi Sabi. But then he moved to GMM, and this show came with him.
Boone wrote Revamp the Undead Story. He is the screenwriter and producer of the series.
Ah, yes, there it is.
It doesn't say that on the other thing, though. It's his idea in the first place. He was pushing for this project in his old company for years, wrote it himself and everything.
Yes.
Ah. All right, okay. That kind of gives me some hope for it then, because like,
yes.
Seems like a cool dude, so I'm down with it.
Yeah, I'm excited. Again, and I know like it's something he's wanted for like years, since like, 2019, 2020, back in the Until We Meet Again days. So I'm really excited, So.
And aside from Between Us or the whole Until We Meet Again like universe,
right?
No, I've never seen him in anything.
Me neither. Well, I have Seven Project. Did you watch Seven Project?
I did, but I don't fully remember. I feel like I watched like one thing. I feel like it was Earth's Story or like the one that girl that plays Manal. It was like her.
Yeah, Sammy and I forgot.
Yeah. The girl's name. I feel like I watched theirs, but I think I watched Earth's, but I don't think I watched any of the other ones. Yeah. I kind of pick and choose when it comes to the little interval story ones.
Right.
Same with what was it? Y series or something?
Seven Project.
No. Same with
yeah, no, I see you.
The one I showed you with the one couple that I liked, and that
right, yeah,
it's like Y series or something like that.
Yeah, but yeah, it's been a while since we saw Boone Prem together, so I'm excited.
Yeah. Oh, this will be fun.
Yeah. So yeah, join us next week where we will be recapping Revamp the Undead Story, episode 1.
Yay.
Yes. And we will see you all then.